folks, we are back here. I am King Ding Dong. This is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. We are live at Bayside Bowl. This is squad number 2 for the third and possibly final Hungus 8K.
All right, we have our winning raffle ticket. Ticket number is 225-0440.
Looks like we're drawing for the ball.
40.
An intense mindset given away today. Thank you to our sponsors, Brunswick Bowling and Bowler Builders Pro Shop, where I work, where Frankie works. Master Splinter is the owner. We have a location here at Bayside Bowl and as well at Just in Time Recreation in Lewiston, Maine. And we do not want to forget Mallory Clark Nut Sauce, also our PWBA superstar. Red Bush wins the intense mindset. Nice, very nice, very nice. So, 2 Reds, 1 Bush, absolutely. She got it just by a moist cut hair. Going to one of my favorite people ever. You know who you are. Congratulations. Let's go.
Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Twitch stream. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our YouTube
Here we
channel.
are.
We
are going to be watching Squad 2. You have the west side of Bayside Bowl on the left side of your screen and the right side of Bayside Bowl. The east side on the right side of your screen. 1 through 8 on the left and 9 through 20 on the right. 9 and 10 and 19 and 20 are out of play right now. They're just a breakdown pair. We will not be using them. They will be bowling 4 games of qualifying, and top 4 get a guaranteed bye to make it in there. Let's go ahead and bring up the scores from round 1 on the screen if we can, so that way we can see who made it. There you are, folks, up on the screen. That's Squad 1 results. First place, Heartbreak Kid. Way to go, buddy. Plus 104. Andrew Hall in second. Plus 101. Brandon Bone in third with plus 78. And Grindham Gaskill plus 77, getting the guaranteed spots. First guy out, Justin Urbano at plus 63. Crazy Train at plus 62. There will be at-large spots. And you can see down through the rest of the field the numbers there on your screen. Bowlers are just getting into practice right now. They're going to get 4 shots on each lane. Pretty generous today with 4 shots per lane. And you'll see these players hopefully utilize those shots to their advantage. Grindham Gaskill, great bowling today, my friend. Getting himself a guaranteed spot into tomorrow. Plus 77 being the cut for guaranteed spots in the first squad. Let's see what this squad produces. We got some heavy hitters in this squad. So before we go away, let's go ahead and change this. We're going to show you what we're bowling on today. Let's do that. Why not? That sounds fun. Today we are bowling on the 2007 Masters oil pattern. You have it there for you in front of you, right up on your screen. 39 feet. And this is actually the Brunswick version of it. The mills have been up to 19.71 from what they were originally. Max ratio looks to be 2.2 to 1 in zone 2. Again, 39-foot pattern. I bowled on it earlier. There is some shape, and it shapes from the gutter if you have the right piece in your hand. If you don't, then you tend to leave a couple splits, and then it gets you into a little bit of trouble. That's okay, because we'll see what we get. 4 scores this round.
Did they go far enough to check my fucking Facebook about it?
Again, the players are going to get 4 shots of practice on each lane. That's 8 balls of practice. Normally, we only get 3 per lane. So right off the bat, just in practice, those lanes are going to be heating up, and they're going to be changing right off the bat. You're going to see some of our favorite BOPO players and some great big names out on this squad as well. Looking to be a fun time. We have coverage from both. Again, both the east side and the west side. Right now, we're looking at the oil pattern, but as you can see, we have the west side 1 through 8, the top left, and the east side. Essentially, 11 through 18 is what is in play on the bottom left. I am King Ding Dong. You're watching the Frankie and Ding Dong Show live from Bayside Bowl. This is the 12th of October, 2024, the third and possibly final of the Hungus 8K. Unfortunately, not great participation this year. That's too bad. Lanes are gettable. Too bad. That's okay. We're going to have fun. Crazy Train entering the booth here with me. What do you think of this pattern we're showing the folks there at home that we bowled on earlier?
I mean, I didn't mind the pattern much. I mean, I definitely found a good area for it. It played super tight. Like, if I missed by, I don't know, at most 2 boards, it just either didn't want to recover or I was through the face. So you just had to repeat the shot, but I didn't have to play the extreme outside, or I didn't have to play deep in the middle. I had a nice little zone from about 14 to about 9 or 8. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, nice. What ball were you in?
I threw the black hammer.
Oh, cool.
I started with my purple, and I got to mess with the thumb hole. It wasn't coming off right.
Okay.
So once I made a change where I didn't have to think about my grip, it was easier to repeat the shots.
Much easier, for sure, yeah.
I think I'm going in for 230 because Charlie said he'd do 2 for 1 bill.
Oh.
If I get in.
So, that Niner entering the booth as well, bringing up a great point. We have a Desperado squad coming up after this at 2:30 today. $100, 1 game. We're going to take some extra players.
Oh, 230 is only Desperado squad?
No, it's 5:30.
Oh, is it?
Desperado.
Wait, are we having a third full squad? I didn't think
or
we
is he
were.
only doing the Desperado.
I thought so. I'm not sure. That's what I thought was happening.
Oh, I could be wrong.
I'm not sure where Frankie is.
He just
Is that
came by.
Frankie right there?
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
Yeah, you might want to go ask him. I'm pretty sure that 2:30 is our Desperado 1 game
So is he
for
not
all
planning-
the
is he
sweet.
planning on doing another full squad?
I thought it was only 2 full squads.
No, it's 3 on
It said
the
3
Facebook
online.
page.
Is
But they
it?
didn't have a lot of entries in it so far.
Oh,
I think there's only like 9 people.
well, it shows you what the fuck I know. I just bowled. And, games 1 and 2, I didn't so much bowl, I guess. 3 and 4, I showed up. Split in the 10th, game 3 for 220, but then went 248 or some shit game 4.
On the Facebook page, it's 8:30, 11:30, 2:30, and Desperado at 5:30.
Holy fuck, I'm going to spend the whole day here. Thanks for that. You could have waited till the end of this squad to break that egg on my head.
So what are you talking about now? What are you going to eat for dinner then? I mean, what's on the menu?
Fuck, I don't know. I mean, that means I'm not getting out of here. I got to break down till probably 7 or so. Fucking UFC's coming on, man.
It's not on until 10.
Well, the main card doesn't start till 10, yeah. But you have sometimes those scrappy, smaller fights, you know?
They're better.
Sometimes they are.
The main
It's
card-
kind of like you
main
guys
card
that
plays
watch
2C.
football. I know it's huge and you love it, but watch some women's rugby.
I love rugby.
Women's rugby makes fucking NFL look like pussies.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
One of the best experiences watching rugby is in college. I went to Ireland as a class.
Yeah.
And I went there. It was during the Rugby World Cup, and Ireland was playing England. I went into a pub. and I had an American football jersey on. I drank for hours for free while they explained rugby to me, and I explained American football to them.
That's fucking awesome.
My group found me. I'm in there hooting and hollering with a big group of people. Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
That's
they
how
get
you
right
watch
into
rugby.
it.
That's how you.
Yeah, it's funny. We're kind of reserved at watching sports here in America. Even some of your bigger sports bars where you get some cheering behind the hometown team, if you will, but not really like you do in Europe, where there's people almost getting into bar fights on almost every other play. You know?
I can't remember the last time a riot happened at football. There's like 2 a year at soccer matches in England.
Well, yeah.
Or
Unless Detroit wins like a Super Bowl or a World Series and they burn down the city.
yeah, but that's not at the game.
True. Hey, I'm pulling for the D this year because I got to see, you might have too, a live game at Comerica Park this year in Detroit. Beautiful stadium.
I didn't actually get to that one because Evan's schedule was weird out at Junior Gold.
Yeah.
Couldn't really line up to get to it.
Yeah, see, I didn't go to the game that everyone else went to. I went to another game. Thank you to Brunswick Bowling, hooked us up with some tickets. Shout out to Tommy Jones. I got to actually sit next to one of my favorite people.
I wasn't
Bugsy.
there.
Thanks,
Oh, well,
bro.
no. One of my
Thanks,
favorite people at Brunswick, Bugsy. And Bugsy and I just got to hang out and chat about the kids and about life. And it was fucking awesome to get that very precious time. Busy guy. Very busy guy, like was he number 2 at Brunswick or whatever,
Yep.
But at the same time, just an awesome, normal person. So it was cool to be able to spend that time with him. 100%. And it's cool to be able to spend this time with you guys here today, live at Bayside Bowl. The area still throwing practice shots. How much have the lanes changed already? I mean, 4 per lane is excessive compared to the normal 3 per lane that we get.
Are they doing 4 or just letting them
4
practice?
per lane?
4 per lane
I
today.
actually like that because
I
I'm
do
getting
too.
old, so the first 4 shots I throw are just me trying not to die.
Dude, I thought it was fucking awesome because I actually got to look at a couple different pieces at that way as well. Plus, literally the first shot is it going to come off my hand today or not?
Yep.
The
Don't
second
fall down.
shot is, all right, my legs, are those going to stay under me or not? And then, you're already 2 out of 6 normally out.
Yep.
Third shot kind of gives you a little bit of an idea, but let's face it, you're not going 100%. I got to say, going 100% is lanes 1 and 2. Fucking Aaron Major wasting no time getting started over there. He's already scored a spare in frame 1. Chunk Rivera looking at the 128.
Is that the guy that runs the Diva tournaments, the long-haired dude?
Shit, what is his name?
Yeah,
Chris Viali, yes. I do believe he does.
Yeah, he does a lot of the regionals.
Does he is that what it is?
I've seen him at a couple of them.
He actually has won a tournament up here before in a few years back here at Bayside Bowl. I can't remember which one. But I'm pretty sure he has a win in this building. Throws it great. Has a great look already. Already starting with a strike. Backwards hack. Got the rally cap right off the bat.
It's like 94% of the way backwards. Not quite straight back.
Okay. Well, yeah. He might be from Rhode Island. You never know.
fair.
Yeah. You ever driven in Rhode Island?
Yeah,
No.
I got a ticket by a red light camera in Rhode Island.
Oh, fuck them.
The one time I went through Rhode Island.
Rhode
I don't wanna
Island,
have to
your
go back.
roads suck. They're very. So to be fair, we have some very weird back road, fucking back ass intersections here in Maine. I will fully admit that. But some of the fucking intersections and interchanges in Rhode Island, man,
Oh, miserable.
oh, terrible.
Like, you come to a light and there's like 6 intersections and like 1 light. You're like, whose light is that?
They just share it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a ride share. It's Rhode Island ride share.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not like anyone stops at the red lights anyway. as we
Red
can tell,
light
I followed,
district, maybe.
I followed someone through it, and I still got the ticket. So
Yeah, they
couldn't
stopped.
really dispute it. Clear as day was my car. Could
Well, yeah, it happens. Not that I'm condoning this type of behavior, but maybe you need one of those smoke screens, in front of your license plate or something.
Yeah, no, that would have helped.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Clausen, he is re-entering, and he starts with a strike. That's the thing. So if you bowl first squad, you really got a good idea now of what you should start with, where you should start on the lane.
Yeah, once I switched to my black hammer, I think I moved a half a board the rest of the time.
No kidding.
And that was going from the right side to the left side. I made the normal 2-board move difference for the characteristics of the house and went through their face. I went back to where I was standing on the right side over here on the left, money. Didn't have to move. It played exactly the same on the right to the left.
So,
for me, anyway.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the black 78 hammer, El Nino starting, looks like, with the 78U IQ.
Yep. So it looked like he would just put surface on it right before they started, too. So it looked like he dulled it down.
Yeah. You guys that like using urethane, you like using your surface on your urethane for sure. I honestly, I had a great look with the theorem, especially on the other side of the building. Nino knocking down his 10-pin. That is not yours, sir. So we have 4 long games of qualifying here.
I think your pair was the only one that had 8 people on it, was it?
We had 4 people on our pair, yeah.
That's what I meant, 4.
Yeah.
2 on each lane.
To everyone else, we were probably the slow pair.
Yeah. Well, everyone else only had 3 to a pair.
Yeah. So
I do like that. All 4, some have 5, which means that numbers are up for the squad.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, so it's sorry to the rest of the people that bowled our squad. I didn't notice, but we probably were the slow pair because we did have an extra player.
It's not really slow because you have an extra person. Obviously, it'll take more time.
Yeah, for sure.
There's at least 10 more shots going.
Yeah, and of course, in a tournament like this, especially bowling on a tougher oil pattern that, yes, was gettable, but yes, it did punish you if you threw it bad. It takes a little bit more mental power and usually a little bit more time before each shot just to make sure that you're going up, and all you need to do is focus on execution.
Yep. But my little PSA is, though, I looked at my stats for the first squad, and I whiffed 2 makeables. Those are the only. I whiffed 2 single pins, to be exact, 1-7, 1-10. And that right there is the difference of making a cut and being second person out.
Well,
so
you're not wrong.
Make your single pins.
Make your spares, kids. I think that's what he's saying. And he's a great person to say that because he is a fellow high school bowling coach here in the state of Maine. He coaches Altered Mayhem out of Just-in-Time Recreation in Lewiston. As you know, we've been coaching alongside each other for a few years now. I coach the Bayside High Rollers out of Bayside Bowl here in Portland, Maine, right here, actually, Bayside Bowl. Man, it's been a lot of fun over the years. Not only having our teams bowl together in high school, but I really like the fact that we've also collabed in the state tournament, you and I.
Yeah.
Being the high school coaches, that's been a huge amount of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they diss on the state tournament. Yes, the payout isn't great. I'll give you that because the numbers are down. But one of my favorite things about bowling state tournament is you go and you get to bowl with bowlers out of these other houses in the state that you only get to bowl with once a year, and it's at state tournament. And it's really cool to get to see these people and get to bowl with them for sure.
Do you know where the state tournament is this year?
Not a fucking clue.
Yeah. Okay. So we're in the same boat.
Yes, I think that boat has a lot of us, and so
Should do
I
it here
hope there's a
and
lot
score
enough
shot.
life vests for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready.
So did you realize that there's a third full squad and then a Desperado squad? I thought it was 2 squads and then Desperado.
No Desperado. I heard James announce that at the first one. No Desperado.
So it's just a third regular squad. So okay. So we're gonna delete the 5:30 squad, which will get me out of here a little bit earlier, which is good. Oh,
Pretty high scoring pattern, huh?
yeah, the scores are gettable. Mike Clausen, who had a great look early in Squad 1, starting
Still
with
has a great look.
putting that shit on everything. Now check this out. Clausen started 255 on the Fresh earlier. So
Then he hit a bad pair in game 4 that he's saying.
was it 7 and 8?
No, it
Please,
was.
that guy.
please tell me it was 7
It was
and 8.
on the right hand side. I think it was 11 and 12. 11 and 12. He said every time he bowls on 11 and 12, especially late, he just cannot figure out how to bowl on that pair.
All right, well, let's get these fucking scores up there so the people at home can see how Squad 1 went. There you have it. HBK getting the first guaranteed spot. Andrew Hall, Brandon Bone, and Grindham Gaskill, the other 3 guaranteed spots.
Just annihilating everything in his path.
Yeah, Grindham coming out with that huge 257 game 4 to sneak his way in there. First guy out, Justin Urbano.
Yeah,
And 14 out, and then 15 out is sitting right here with me in the booth. Crazy Train.
That 257 he shot took the high game from me, which was the extra $100 I needed to enter back in easily.
Son of a bitch. I mean, you bowled well as well. Game 4, you shot 245. Nothing to sneeze at there.
Nope. I knew I needed a big one to have a shot, and still looking pretty good at the at the at-large scores.
Yeah,
We'll
for
see
sure.
how this one goes.
For sure. I only shot 246 game 4, not 248.
Oh, so were you in
My
the high
bad.
game?
No.
Okay, so you wouldn't have taken from me, so that's good.
I don't think I was. I can't remember. So, but anyways, Grindham would have taken it from me even if I was.
Right.
So, fuck us.
Yep. The hell with us.
Yeah, so, all right. So let's get back to the bowling. Again, you have the 1 through 8 west side on the left side of your screen. The effectively 11 through 18, the east side, on the right side of your screen. So you can cast this to your big screen.
I always forget what's east and west here. I don't carry a compass with me all the time, so.
We're on the west side right now. The east side would be the old side. Hey, we got a couple comments coming in. Sunny D comes in. Great bowling, Crazy Train.
Thanks, Sunny
11
D.
and 12 sucks. You know what? For me, Sunny D, lane 8 was really fucking terrible. I left 4 splits. Well, 3 splits, a Pro Tour washout, which, let's face it, the washout's a split, and fucking stuffed 9-pin. That's how lane 8 treated me for the 5 frames I saw it.
So, how is that? I want the thinking of whoever makes the designation of a split. The split is anytime a pin has more than one space from the next pin that's still standing, correct?
Yeah,
Who gives a flying fuck if it's the head pin or not? There's still the open space.
Yeah, I agree. Sunny D, he's agreeing with lane 8. Fuck lane 8. That's my saying today. Master Splinter using a purple with some surface. Lane 2 shaped great.
Okay, he played purple earlier, but it looked like he had a shined up one earlier today.
It's funny how many people are using urethane on a pattern that's under 20 mils. You'd think you'd see a little bit more resin. My theorem looked great on the other side of the building. Lane 8, nothing looked good. Maybe urethane would have, but I'm actually right in the middle of another grip change. Big surprise. But I think I might have found a key with this one, and my purple is sitting with its thumb plugged in the shop right now. Well, one of my 3 purples. the other two have an old grip in them anyway, so they wouldn't fucking help. So the reason why I'm changing my grip was to try to get out of it a little bit better.
Yeah. And I'm loving, since my injury, the grip change that Jimmy had me do. It takes some stress off the wrist at the bottom of the swing. He gave me a little of that reverse pitch in my fingers just to ease it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I still feel it in my wrist if I really try to hit it as hard as I can at the bottom, which tells me I'm doing too much. I got to let the ball roll off my hand and let the ball do the work.
Yeah.
When I do that, it looks great, and I get zero pain. So every time I start feeling it in my wrist, I go, hey, dumbass, roll it. You don't have to pound on it.
Right. Speaking of pounding on it, Aaron Major on lane 2, he can pound on it.
Oh, yeah.
And, this might be a big surprise to you, Crazy Train, but I'm getting older by the day, and I don't think that was helping with the old hand. So I adjusted my grip again, and, like I said, I think I really like how it comes off my hand. I'm able to manipulate it a little bit better now, but it's just going through, and I've only drilled 2 new balls since I changed it to this, which was the Stealth Hybrid and the Pure Envy. But I luckily just changed that theorem. I kind of cheated and just put a new thumb slug in it and moved it over a little bit. So it looks a little funky, but I wanted it for today, which I'm glad I did because that ball looked fucking great.
Yeah.
So right now I only have a few with the new grip. I have the Tundra Blue Fire and the red one. The blue one, weaker ball, yes, but I have a strong drilling in it, so it's a little too early for this for me. Of course, I play a slower ball speed. I try to get the ball to slow down on my first shot. And then I have the Tundra Red Fire, which is a longer pin, but I got it shined to the hilt for the house shot across town. So I didn't even try it, to be quite honest, because I think it would have been a little too sensitive.
Yeah, I think you would have had a clear under over with it.
Yeah.
You would have,
So, hey, Sonny D, I'm glad you brought that up, my friend. Only need 1 ball for next weekend because next weekend is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show 1 Ball Brawl, and we will be opening up entries on Monday morning for that.
I didn't see a hint about the oil pattern for this
That's
one.
going to be coming out this weekend as well.
Normally, you get
Actually, we were gonna start teasing it today, as a matter of fact, to let you guys start making some guesses. How'd you like that last pattern that we built there?
I'll say that was the most playable pattern that, for me, that you guys had. Now, you did a good job of taking urethane out of it, because with my urethane on that one, I got to the pocket, but I had zero chance of getting the corner out.
Yes.
I don't know what it was. I just couldn't kick. When I got the 10 to go, the 7 was there. When I got the 7 to go, the 10 was there.
What's going on? Is he going off the sheet? No. Wow, okay. He's got, 3 in a row, 9 spare, 3 in a row. So he's got some double shit on it. Master Splinter up on lane 2. Wow.
Now, I will say, if you say this next pattern is named after any food place, you can both go to hell.
Yes, no, this is
Wendy's.
This is the
Wendy's.
1 Ball Brawl, and so
Bring this 7
if
mil
you
back.
want a first hint, here it is, Crazy Train. Since you're taking your time to sit with me here in the booth, you and Niner, because Niner, you're gonna bowl, right? You better, you motherfucker. Well, anyways, it will be a unique design pattern that will be for signature pattern for the 1 Ball Brawl every year. However, with what I know now and what I learn every day about oiling lanes, oil patterns, everything, I can produce probably 10 to 12 different ball reactions with what I built for the 1 Ball Brawl.
7 mils. I love that one.
Just so you know, 7 mils is not correct. I'm not going to give you anything more than that.
The first one was 7 mils, right?
So, Cousin In, checking in. What's the cut number today? I'm
Plus
glad you
77.
asked, my friend. Well, after the first squad, yeah. Plus 77, Grindham Gaskill was for guaranteed spots. Now, there
Right.
will be at-large spots.
At least 4, maybe more, but depending on re-entries.
Yeah. So we have a squad now and another squad coming up after
I'm
this.
gonna run home, take care of the dog, and I'll
Yeah,
Cousin
yeah.
It's too bad you couldn't make it for this. I
Light
think
up the grill.
I
Let's
think
get
you
some
would have really
shit.
loved it.
Cousin It, you know what, Cousin It? The fucking theorem looked great on the old side, brother. Get your ass down here. You love that ball.
Now he'd take the black and he'd throw it right straight down 5, and it probably look pretty good for him.
He's a fucking two-hander. He can throw it hard. Get it to fucking whip that theorem to the spot. And let it fucking hook, baby. Cousin It, it's not too late. Not too late. We're going to be here all day for you guys at home watching the Frankie Ding Dong Show. I am King Ding Dong here with Crazy Train
Hello.
in the booth, live from Bayside Bowl. Again, it is the October 2024, just after noontime.
So Splinter is looking like he's on a Dutch 200 pace.
Yeah, lane 1 not being too
Come
kind.
See?
So that
Just a flat 10 right there on 1.
what I'd say is switch to resin on lane 1. You need something that gets to the front and continues on the back.
Well, I mean, usually 1 has that, I call it the kick spot. When the ball gets to it, someone's just there to kick it to the left. So if, resin on 1 would probably look fairly decent.
Yeah, and he can get in and bang on it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Cousin In checking back in. Our 4 getting in for the 230 squad. I do believe it's 4 guaranteed spots
I think
per
it's
squad.
4, but ultimately, I'd like to see Charlie be like, hey, we only got like 12 people in the squad 'cause that's all that's signed up right now.
Yeah.
I'm only taking the top 1, and the rest are going to go to the at-large. But it's not my tournament, not my decision.
No, but Frankie might have that answer. I don't know where he is.
Oh, looks like he's over there watching AJ.
Oh, okay. All right. I know it's 4 this squad at least, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing on scores here? Splinter missed the 10 pin, so he's at 148 in the 8th. Air Major's 119 the 6 with a double. Going to try and put that shit on everything.
Oh, comes in light on lane
And there's
1.
my old the Crazy Train Dark Cloud right there.
Yeah. Clausen looking pretty good.
Yep. Let me see. 5 and 6. Not some decent.
Nothing great over there. 7 and 8. Big
Ooh,
surprise.
wow.
Look at all the fucking red eyes on 7 and
yeah.
8.
That's where I started this morning, where I went my 180. I feel I got out of that pretty good.
Yeah, 180 on 7 and 8 today is good. That pair sucks today. 7 was fine. I had no problem with 7. 7, I'd make sweet love to 7 all day long.
8 was very lazy down lane.
And even though it has 2 holes, fuck lane 8. Fuck lane 8. Ooh, sorry, that was a little loud.
1 in the front, 2 in the back.
Yeah, Connor. Cousin Ed saying 4 out of 12 are in. Maybe I'll truck it down. You know what, brother? I love seeing you anytime. Cousin Ed,
Now-
one of my, he's fucking awesome. I love that guy.
Now, Connor, just remember, there's probably going to be a lot of re-entries based on this.
7-10 out of there for Splinter in lane 2.
It's bad for him. He's finishing on lane 1, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal. So, are we going to have some new standings for this?
Yeah, it's hard to do that because I think it's underneath the same tournament.
Is
But
it?
I don't know how you separate it on this page.
Squads. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I just don't know. High game pot.
Yeah, standings.
Standings.
Those are the standings from the first
Click,
one.
what if we do the drop down and go squad 2? Yep, click up at, there you go, right there. Still doesn't do it. All right. Well, hold on. It's not going to show anything because they're not done the games yet.
Yes, okay,
I mean,
right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. We got to wait until they enter.
Apparently, we need more caffeine or beer or something in the booth
So
right now.
to be fair, Crazy Train, both of us bowled squad 1, and as you know, bowling on a sports shot anytime, like I've talked about it before, you know, it takes a lot of mental prowess to actually get through a 4-game squad because, yes, it definitely gettable, but definitely punished you when you weren't like on top of your game. Speaking of which, look at Nino, lane 4, giving him a little bit of problems there. He switched balls, looked like he was in a pitch black that time on lane 4, and it's just overhooking.
I will say the shot definitely was speed sensitive.
Cousin It said Wally World is packed because a crosstown lost power. That's not good. I know it's windy as a sun bitch down here, and the drive down, there was leaves and debris floating everywhere. And I have an SUV, so when it gets windy, you feel it. So
I got an old truck that sounds like it's going to blow up once it gets over 50 miles an hour.
Oh, fun. I have one of those.
It hasn't yet, but...
Yeah, my old plow truck. Although it's a diesel, so it sounds like a fucking train's coming through.
Right. All right, so we got some scores finished up at 1. Looks like Aaron Major finished +7.
Ooh.
Chunk, he converts his split. All right, so he's open.
That's so the 2-7. I know it. I rarely leave the 2-7. I've left it twice in the past couple weeks and missed it both times because I don't know whether I'd ever shot it in my life before. That probably have, but like it's usually the 2-7-8, something like that.
Yeah.
But just the 2-7, it freaks me out, man. I don't get it.
See, when I throw the 2-7, I know this isn't the way you're going to tell someone to do it, but I always throw it to cover it with the pin, not the ball to get them both, because I feel if you're coming across at too harsh an angle and you hit the 2-pin, it's going to deflect and you can miss the 7.
Right.
Easily because of the laws of motion.
Especially if you're hooking the piss out of it,
I mean, even my spare ball was hooking on this, so I had to give everything room. That's why I missed my 7-pin, because I played straight at it, and at the last second, it hooked into the gutter. So I had to give it 2 boards room on every of my shots after that. So I always try to get it with the pin. Whether it's the right way or wrong way, it's how I end up doing it. And I get it most of the time.
So to your credit, I tried to get it with the ball on both pins and missed it twice.
Yeah.
Both times, trying to get both with the ball. I did try hooking it both times, and to be fair, the other spare that I missed was a 4-7 that I tried hooking at. That hooked too much. After that, I threw straight at my left-hand spares, and it was fine.
Yeah.
But hooking at the left-hand spares, I found on this side of the building way too squirrely. For me.
Yeah.
So Viali looks like he might have a score over there coming in. He's got 1 shot left, but he's looking to be plus. Who did we have anyone plus here? 224
that was Clausen.
That was
208 is Clausen. Sorry.
Okay, who was 224? Is that Nino probably?
No, I don't think that was yet. I have no idea.
I think it was Nino. So Splinter left a nasty split over there.
But he got the first strike on there.
So Viali's in with what?
256. Splinter's at 193. Aaron Major's 207 and Chunk was 180. Chunk was 187.
Nice.
I want to say, I think Nino's son is the 160 on the bottom there.
Yeah, I think that's Nino with 220. So no one over 200 on 5 and 6.
No.
And 7 and 8, this player that's up on lane 7 might get to 200.
He can 04 if he bags out.
Yeah. But that's the only person that's going to get to 200.
Right, so there's no 200 there.
Yeah, but that's lane 8. So the A player, can't the A player get to 200?
Let me see. It'll be 41.70. He can get 01.
Yeah.
All right, none there.
And that's not going to happen. So no positive scores on that half of this side of the building.
Now, this is going to sound bad to say, but I really do like that. I'm sitting at the at-large spot. I really don't want to have to put another 250. Normally, I want everyone to do great, but that's if I was in the cut already, I'd be like, all right, kill it.
I'll tell you right now, if we were bowling all on the east side, I would put up another 250 in a heartbeat. Because I had a great look on that side.
I mean, I had a great look on both. It was just once I got in the right ball.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you can't out bowl a bad release. I mean, if the ball's not coming off clean, you really can't. It's hard to beat it.
Especially if those of us that put our thumb in the ball.
Yeah.
If you just do not have the right feel, it's a game of feel. It's
Yeah.
a game of feel. If you do not have the right feel, it's hard because it gets in the back of your mind. Now we're bowling on tough condition that takes a lot of mental ability anyways. The last thing you need to do is be worrying about other factors. And so I totally understand. I definitely get it. And that's what I tell people when they come into the shop and I'm fitting them. You know, there's no one real special sauce, if you will. Every player's individually different, and it's a game of feel. So that's
100%.
why I tell them it's kind of like a marriage. I'm going to ask a lot of questions, and I need you to be honest with me because I can tell you what I'm seeing, but I can't tell you what you're feeling.
Right.
And I want you to leave the shop with a ball that's comfortable. So all you have to worry about as a bowler is not about what layout I have, how does it fit, blah, 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 this and that. All I want you to worry about is throwing good shots.
Yeah. That's why I love going to you guys at Bowl Builder because all of you in the shop know my game. You know how I throw it. And I'll come in and be like, hey, I'm looking for a ball that goes between this ball and that ball. Where am I? I don't talk layouts with you guys, this and that. You guys say, you want this type of core, this cover, and I think if we do this, that'll put you right where you want to be. And I'm like, all right, here's the money. Just take it, put some holes in it, and let's see what it does.
Yeah, and then you go out there and you use it in the real world. Now you see exactly what it does compared to your other stuff because, I mean, you're a great player. You practice.
Yeah.
You know what's going on. And, you use it to your advantage. And just like you did today, no, you didn't get one of the 4 guarantees, but you're sitting pretty.
I'm sitting right there.
Sitting pretty.
I will say I did get some pretty good news the other night. I have a friend, I'm not going to say any names, but he came to me and said, how would you like to go and get your bronze or better certification? Because I'm the level 1. I was like, I've been wanting to do it. It's just, to find a class and get to it the money. He's like, I will pay for you to go get it.
Oh.
And I'm like, if someone's going to pay, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
100%. I was like, that's great.
Yeah, I'd say go for it. I have my bronze as well. I've been looking to try to get to a silver class. I just haven't had really the time. It's been rough with Brooke, like starting college and everything, kind of life changing a little bit. But I definitely want to go for sure. Certainly love to learn. I have been learning quite a bit. I mean, look at the other side of it is look at our tournament series this year. We have like 18 events.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And, I write the coding for the patterns for all of the FDDS events, which it is what it is, but we've just been busy with that going on and, all sorts of other shit going on. I just haven't really had a chance to get out to a silver class. I'd love to, though, for sure. But I definitely respect, somebody who wants to put up the money for you. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Much love to whoever that might be. We don't need to know. That's fine. Just know that we at the Frankie and Ding Dong Show appreciate your support of our game.
Now, I will say the tournament series, not series that like the Carls, like KDD, those have been a staple for bowling in the state of Maine. But we had a few more starting up out of Just in Time Recreation. We got the one that Colonel Sanders is running. Formerly the Dirty Lou Derby. I'm not sure what he changed it to. Andrew Scoggin Bowlers Challenge.
Frankie Avalon coming in hot.
Mark Fortier's running a bunch of miscellaneous tournaments. I mean, sometimes he's working stuff out his first year doing it, but he's getting a decent amount of entries. He does some sport, some house. Tournament bowling right now in Maine has been
It's blown up.
and I love it.
It's great.
I keep putting my hat in, like there's a handicap tournament. I convinced my wife to do a singles tournament.
Yeah.
And that one handicap, she's always been against it because she says she's not that good. And I'm like, look, you're throwing the ball decently right now. You have the handicap. You put up a game of I think it was like 220 in league. Right. That was like close to a 300 handicap game. I'm like, you can't win if you're not in.
Right.
It's like that right there.
Yeah, I mean, getting in and getting the experience alone is, very worth it because that's how you get better. and how you actually go out and do so well at tournaments, just like you guys here yourself. You guys always perform well, and it's that experience that you guys have gained doing all the tournaments over the years. You got to say that that's so valuable too.
Oh yeah, and I'll say. Now, I want to say, for all those people who are like, well, it's a lot of money to keep doing these tournaments, and I don't usually make money or anything like that, I want to say, when I started doing the old Miss tournaments, I did not make a cut for I think it was like 10 seasons of doing the tournaments every month. I didn't make a cut. But once you start getting comfortable, you get used to the sport shot, you get used to the structure of moving every lane. Once you get comfortable, now I can go into any of these tournaments and I'm like, I've always got a shot to make this tournament, to make this cut.
Oh,
You just need that
wow.
experience.
JQ Bay almost made the 710 on lane 3. Big surprise.
Yeah.
710 on lane 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lane's a fucking
knock
farm
on
for
wood.
710s.
This is the first set I bowled that I didn't leave a pocket 710 in like a month and a half.
Oh, I did.
There's got to be
I
one
left
guy.
one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, always me. Always me.
But for all the people out there who say I'm not good enough to do these tournaments or do any tournaments, just start doing them. You'll start having fun. You'll start learning because you'll start thinking about it a little bit more. Nothing beats experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those of you that are afraid of the sport shots, I'll tell you right now. Here's the actual deal about sport shots. Yes, they show you where your game is lacking. But here's the other side of it. There's a sport shot that lines up for every player. You might not be great on every shot, but there is a sport shot out there that will line up with your game guaranteed. Plus, when you go back to bowl your house shot league, it's going to seem like you have a lane that's 3 times as wide.
It's like you get used to bowling on something, you got to hit, let's just say you got to hit the 4 inches, the width of a dollar, or a playing card, 3.5 inches. Now you go to a shot where you got a whole piece of paper.
You go in 4, 3.5. Going down in inches is not good, Crazy Train.
I'm getting older,
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit of fat's happening.
Okay.
See who it is?
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
then you go
we're
and-
down to 3 inches, so
It's cold. It's cold, Nate.
It's about half the size of an arrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Arrow being 6 inches.
Yeah. And now you go back to your house shot and you're like, all right, now I just got to get it between these 2 arrows and I'm good. It just increases, it helps everything.
Oh, for sure. Plus, the only way you're going to get better at this game is to bowl on different stuff. Sure, if you bowl 3 nights a week on your house shot in your house, you're going to get better on that house shot.
Yep.
But then let's say you just go for fun to bowl state tournament at a different house.
And it's completely different.
Right. But if you're used to bowling all these different shots, then when you go bowl state tournament on something different, it doesn't seem to be as crazy. It actually seems to be like, oh, hey, whatever. I've bowled on harder shit than this.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you, if you want to bowl on some of the hardest shit you've ever bowled on, Frankie
Bowl on-
and Ding Dong
yeah.
series.
Yeah. Bowl on those.
I
Ask
built
them to
them
put
tough.
down the water pattern for you.
Oh, that one was fun. All right, so the muffler man checking in. Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? So,
I mean, it may.
I think that refers to what we were talking about earlier with the losing inches. Never a good thing.
Never a good thing.
Never a good
See,
thing.
you read that correctly. My fat ass read that as the Muffin Man.
It's the muffer man.
The Muffer Man.
The muffer man. Never a good thing. The muffer man, he agrees. Never. Oh,
All right, so we got,
speaking of not losing inches, we have Nut Sauce
Oh.
here on lane 4 in front of us on our featured pair, wearing I love their green and black.
I love green, and green is my favorite color. So anytime someone's in green, that's got my vote. She actually had a decent look until it looked like later in the block she started hitting a lot of urethane carry down,
Yeah.
and then she just couldn't get around. I mean, before the squad, I think she dulled everything up to fight that.
Yeah. Which is funny because again, it's under 20 mils. So I don't know. I mean, I like to make the ball slow down. So, I mean, as you know, I usually try to get slow down around 13 and a half at the back of the lane
Yep.
to get it through the pins the right way. But, I mean, if I want to throw it hard, I don't switch balls for spares anymore. I still throw my ball 20 at spares if I want to. It's just I want to make it slow down in the first ball. I tell myself, I try to tell myself, Crazy Train, don't hook the lane. When you go there today, don't hook the lane. And then what the fuck do I end up doing is hooking the fucking lane.
Well, I mean, if that's what you're used to, sometimes it's good to be able to play your A game.
Well, I agree. Yes, I do agree with that. Speaking of playing an A game, I wonder if we got some standings in yet. Let's check it out. Oh.
Take 5 minutes without looking at my phone. I got 104 messages. Jesus.
Holy fuck. Use a popular guy. Standings. It's
Well, I got my
still
daughter a
brings
phone
me-
now, so now it's like 100 links from YouTube. Got my daughter.
You know what? It won't give me updated standings yet. Maybe they haven't completed entering them. I'm not sure.
I think they were over there just now, or they're looking for something.
Is there a second link for it? Or is it all under one link? All right, we're trying to see what we can do here to
I don't think.
find some scores. Let's try.
Oh, right there, Hungus AK.
Still squad one.
Even if you do the drop down, that changes. Scroll down to at the bottom because they're technically lower score. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, haha. Good thinking. No shit.
All right,
Here we
so
go.
we got
Let's get this up on the screen here, and we'll start to show some people some stuff. Where is it? Whoops. It's not that one. The hell is it? Is it this one? There it is. All right. So here's your standings after game one. Stuffed Crust in the lead at plus 67. Chris Viali in second with plus 56. AJ Chapman plus 38 and Linus plus 34. That looks to be the four that are guaranteed spots so far. JQ Bebe plus 26. El Nino at plus 24. Tyler, just Tyler. I'm not going to try to even pronounce
Tyler
that last name.
in the non. What?
Yeah, plus 23. Phil Frames at plus 12. Mike Clausen plus 8. Aaron Major plus 7. Paul Bajorski at plus 5. Griswold plus 4. And Nutsauce at plus 3. Everyone else is in the negative. There are 59 players in this squad.
No, that's 59 total, I believe. You scroll
Oh,
up.
right. Okay, so we had 25.
So
What's that?
24?
34?
34, yeah.
34 players this squad. A little bit better numbers. Still pitiful, you people. You should be here bowling.
What's funny is I saw people talking about a tournament down in Rhode Island. It's $150 to get in. First place is $3,000. And I think it's on I don't know if it's a house shot or what, and they're running 2 squads. Why would you do that one? Why don't you come here and spend extra $100 to chance to win to $8,000 instead of just $3?
Bro,
I mean, the math checks out better to be
The
for this
math-
one.
yes.
I mean, sorry, dude,
even
don't
if
even
you're
put
bad
that
at mathing, the
Yeah.
math checks out. What the fuck are you
you
doing?
add 100, but gain a chance of 5,000.
Right. Oh, Splinter starting with that shit on everything. He's up on lane 6 right now. Let's see if we can get in on him a little bit more. See if we can see the shot. Oh, we wanted it to
The
sit,
hammer.
and it did, baby.
I will say, earlier this morning, his break point was about 4. If he wasn't at 4, it was usually going kind of high. He was on my pair all morning.
Splinter was kind of high.
Oh, hey, we just had the old 2-7 made on lane 2.
Nice. I hate that split.
Ooh. Not Sasha, you got another one. See, looks like Linus is struggling a little bit over there on lane 1. He was up high.
So really must suck coming from the other side over to here on this pattern, because the other side there was so much more shape for me, at least.
See, me, I literally had them exactly the same.
No way.
That was, like I said, I left a split game 4 because I made my typical move from one side to the other, and she just turned left hard and went through the nose. Once I moved back, it was there. So, given that was much later in the block.
Tony Bennett
Who's Tony Bennett?
was -8. Ooh,
I don't even know who that is. Oh, okay.
he's a good player. Oh no, that's not Tony.
Tony Bennett's 192, is it?
Is that Tyler? What the heck's his name? I can't remember his name.
I do know Tony Bennett's on Net Sauce's lane because she said it. She's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go on there." When she got to re-end,
That might be. He's a good player. One to watch here on 3 and 4.
All right.
Oh, that was a hell of a shot on lane 2. Did you see that?
Fill my water bottle real quick.
Yeah. Nut sauce up on 3, flushes it. What a great shot. All right, Splinter coming up on lane 5. Let's see if he can keep the ball rolling here. Shout out to Bowler Builders Pro Shop, one of our sponsors today. Linus with the strike on lane 2. Bowler Builders Pro Shop providing free drilling of every one of the raffle balls given away this year, and the Frankie's, Carl series, all of those series. That ball today was won by Red Bush, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Red Bush won that ball.
The Intense Mindset, thank you to our other sponsor, Brunswick Bowling, Brands of Brunswick. Check us out. We got some great stuff out there. I love the track stuff, obviously. That's what I'm drilling.
Thank you, baby. Just flat 10.
I saw that,
Decent
yeah.
shot.
And also thank you to Hungus and Bayside Bowl. Hungus putting in a lot of his own money today because of the low participation numbers. That's why this might be the third and last of the Hungus 8Ks. Too bad. So Cousin Ed is asking if JQ's car is bubble wrapped today. I'm not sure. He's bowling his second squad of the day. He's bowling pretty well right now, though. Let's see if he can keep it rolling. He was in third or fourth?
He was definitely plus.
Fifth. Yeah, fifth so far this squad. I know it's early. There's still 2.5 games left. Splinter striking. We have Vial. Is that? No, that's not Viali striking. Who is that? That's Aaron Major striking.
Yes, Aaron Major's a.
Over there we have El Nino throwing some strikes. And then on lane 2, who's up next on lane 2? Is that Griswold throwing some strikes?
Yep.
Oh, Linus!
Gets it to go.
With the late kick on the 10. Shout out to Linus, my Digger doubles partner this year. Can't wait to
Is that
go bowl that.
over 50, under 50?
Yeah. Out my good friend Del Picard, our good friend here at the show,
Yeah.
running that event along with his father-in-law and his beautiful wife. It's a great family, great tradition that we have now started to bowl in Troy, New York at Uncle Sam Lane's in December. I think it's December 11th-ish, maybe, something like that. Check them out online, Digger Doubles.
Is Frankie going to do that with Clausen again?
Yeah. And I hear that Cousin It is trying to convince Stuffed Crust
Ooh.
to go out too.
Splinter on
So
front six.
Splinter with the Orono Brewing 6-pack to start game 2. Who's the two-hander on 7 and 8? That is Santi. Sorry, Cousin It. Let me get that up on the screen. That is Santi, Nino's son. So let's see if Nut Sauce can put that shit on everything. She's up again on lane 3.
Get it!
Oh, great ball, Raps 10. So Griswold actually got another one. He's got the Yahtzee going on.
Yeah.
Aaron Major looking to go Yahtzee. He does. Holy fuck. Did you see that ball hit the pins?
Oh, yeah.
He can throw it hard and hit it. Strong lefty two-hander. He's got the right-handed glove going today because ball must be slippery. He's probably using some.
Oh.
Is he using something with some shine on it?
It looks like the Black Hammer to me.
Oh, so yeah.
I can go
with
down
the
the
oil
road.
sitting on the cover. Makes sense. They'd put the other glove on because it's probably a little slippery with his balance hand. Lyali up on 6.
JQ's in on that
tugged
one.
that one.
And like I said, it doesn't take a big miss, but if you just don't have that shape, the direction off your hand, you pay for it on this.
Oh yes. And as you can see, he paid the 4, 6, 7. That's a tough split.
Splinter's taking a re-rack.
Hey, he's on the front 6.
No, I'm not
he
saying
do
anything
whatever
bad.
the fuck he wants.
Oh yeah. No, I was sitting there, I was like, oh, is he clearing Deadwood? But I didn't see any, so I was just letting him know.
Yeah. Take a re-rack. I'm good with
Take your
that.
time.
Griswold left the chicken bucket. Oh.
Left the one in the middle.
He leaves the fries out of it. Oh, that was in. Wow, that was a lucky break. Lots of 8 on that shot.
Nice.
We're stalled out on 7 and 8 for some. Oh, 8.
Here we go. Looks like right where he wanted to carry.
Oh, Splinter trying to mix it up. Leaves a 10-pin. Is it just the 10-pin?
Just a 10-pin, yeah. 7-pin fell late. Almost was a pocket 7-10. I didn't see if he got a little firm with it because it looked like it was right where he wanted it.
As long as he doesn't get firm with it, because then he'd owe.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we should. Maybe a firm should like sponsor us here at Frankie and Ding Dong Show. You know, get some fucking sponsorship money going. We are selling sponsorship packages. If you are interested, hit us up at the Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com. That is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com. We can even do rake banner advertising here. We can do anything.
Splinter covers it up.
All right. Hey, he's got a great start to this game, too. Shit. Got a couple bowlers. Aaron and Splinter doing great on that pair. Lots of bowlers. Viali's doing great. Chunk comes a little heavy. Lots of 8.
Is that? I don't think that is that Chunk. It says Eric Banks on the back.
Oh, is that Banks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm blind.
I thought it was Chunk too.
I'm blind.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's Eric. I'm sorry. So Nutsauce got the light mixer on that one.
I will say it seemed like this, like a little bit light carried better than a little bit high on the shot.
I thought that too until I 710.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, I guess. Linus stepping up on one, fell off it. Yeah, he missed it at the his footing was bad, and he fell off the bottom.
You know, I learned the most weird and disturbing fact this week. You want to know what that is, Crazy Train?
Sure.
Did you know that the chainsaw was originally invented to help with childbirth?
I mean, it seems counter-effective to me, but
They thought that they could remove pelvic bone with the chainsaw, especially if it was like getting in the way or if it was affected badly by the pregnancy.
yeah. I mean, they're not wrong. If you use a chainsaw to cut them open, it's really easy to pull something out. You're just not putting anything else back in it anytime soon.
I found it very disturbing. And then, so to go on even beyond that, doing a little bit of research, they had this machine where they would strap the woman down on this rotating table, okay? And they would use the centrifugal force of the spinning table. They would spin the woman fast enough that the idea was the baby would shoot out, and they had this net that would catch the baby. Is that not the weirdest
That
fucking
is the
thing?
weirdest thing. I mean, it's better than having a bunch of people trying to catch.
Well, yes. Or using a chainsaw on a human.
Yeah, no. I mean, using a chainsaw on a human is good if you're like, don't like the person, but to have a kid, I mean, it seems a little counterproductive. Because you slip with the chainsaw, and now you kill them both.
Right. So on a lighter note, if you've ever gone to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, they have these scare actors that run around with chainsaws, and they're actually like real chainsaws. You can smell the gas. Obviously, no chain in it.
Yeah.
But, so that's a lot of fun, because it is the Halloween season.
Yeah. I love good horror and stuff like that. Favorite time of year.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm not jumping, because if someone really jumps me, my reaction is to punch. And I got kicked off a haunted hayride once when I was younger. Guy came out and jumped me, and my reaction was to hit him with a right. I was asked to leave really quickly.
Haunted hayrides are a thing of the past now, right?
Yes, after
that
a couple of
girl
years
died,
ago, yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it had nothing to do with the hayride. It had to do with the fact that they were towing something with a vehicle that was not rated to tow that type of weight. That's your problem right there. So, I mean, if they used an adequate vehicle for towing, that never would happen. Right. So, and it was tragic, obviously.
Yes.
While we're on a sad note, I do want to bring up that cancer. Fuck cancer. Cancer sucks. Shout out to our girl Caspa. Unfortunately, the cancer got the best of her. Much love, though. We'll be thinking of you always. I know you were with us today, watching us throw some strikes, and we're going to miss you for sure. So, by the way, cancer sucks. Fuck cancer. So those of you guys at home, we're finishing up game 2 here.
So it's looking like
some big scores on 5 and 6 right now.
1 and 2. Griswold has a shot to go +9 for the game. He had a couple opens late, killed him.
That shot's not going to help him either.
JQ tugged it. This time didn't leave the big split, though.
Yeah, broke it up. That's good. So 220 for, is that Nut Sauce?
Nut Sauce on 227.
Let's go, Nut Sauce!
Okay.
So she's got a good game.
Yeah, she's... The Aaron Major is already at +9.
And Tony Bennett with a great shot. JQ, he's rapping on it good today. Makes the 4-7. He's going to get a look at another piece in this field ball.
What's he going to?
Oh,
Purple
a different
hammer. Going
different
from
purple.
black to purple.
Oh, was he using the black?
Yep.
Oh shit, it looked purple to me.
Hopefully he makes a move in because I don't know if he's thrown that yet, so it's gonna overhook the
You
shot.
sure that's not purple? Oh no, okay.
No, that's black.
Yeah, all right. The light's fucking with me.
But it literally out of the bag it didn't look like it's seen a ball yet, so this is gonna overhook no matter what.
Well, yeah,
Because the first shot with your lane always hooks more.
always hooks. Yeah.
Splinter going a little high, leaving a 4-pin.
Oh shit, we lost the east side feed.
Y'all gonna take a look at it, see if it's plugged in or something?
I'm gonna have to re-invite. Yeah.
I'll go look at it.
So we lost the east side feed. Let me see. I might have to. Send a new invite over there if we need to. I'll go check it out. What's up, Griswold? Nice to see you, my man. Good to see you up here. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so it looks like I'm going to have to go fix the feed on the east side here. Let's see. I'm going to try to get somebody in the booth before I do that. So that way you are not here alone. Not sure what happened over there. Crazy Train went to check it out. I'm not sure what's going on. I re-invited it, so. So people are changing lanes. We have 5 and 6 are just finishing up. Still 7 and 8 still finishing up. All right. I am not abandoning you, folks. I am just going to go see if I could fix the feed over there on the east side and get you guys back live here. I'm King Ding Dong. This is the Frankie Ding Dong Show. Stay tuned.
I didn't know what lane you were.
And we're back. There we go. Thanks for letting us know, Muffer Man. Hey, you know,
As long as it's controlled. As long as it's
Yeah. I don't. You know what? Even if it is a forest, man, go. I'm adventurous. Go
Yeah.
hiking.
find the right trail.
Right. You get it.
So we got Aaron Majorson with a 238.
Splinter strike.
He's at 234 right now. We had a 257 over on 7 and 8.
That was Nino, I do
And then
believe.
236 was across from him. I'm not sure who that was.
We'll find out shortly. Not yet, though. The scores have not yet been updated. So Sunny D, brought up Caswa. She was an awesome lady.
Yeah, she was.
Great friend of ours, bowler. Fun fact, she had a full roll. She was a full roller.
And
Yeah.
I will say, she was on my actual Bopo team for the last 2 years I've been on it. And, during the regular season, she had her struggles, but every time we needed someone to come up big in playoffs, she'd come up big in playoffs and guarantee herself at least second low point. She barely ever lost a point in playoffs. It was just, she'd get up there and she'd throw like 2 or 3.
Zen got to
All right, I
bowl
got 2
draft
minutes.
league with her.
I got 2 minutes.
Oh,
You got
coming
2
in
minutes?
hot. Frankie Avalon here.
Is that how you
boys.
set all of your dates? I've got 2 minutes.
What up,
Yeah,
what
and then
up?
anything else a bonus.
Give her the 2-minute hard one. Hashtag stay hard, bang thing.
Bang, 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 bang. All right.
So scores have yet to be updated
Not yet,
online.
no.
Once they get updated, we will update you at home. We are just about to get started in game number 3. How did Splinter end up?
242.
242.
Nice game for Splinter. How did he bowl game 1?
He was
Let's see.
193, I think.
All right, so he's going to be -7. So
Yep, there he is,
what,
right
so
there.
plus 34 after 2. That's fine. That's in a good spot, I think.
Yeah.
No offense. I want everyone outside the top 4 to finish at plus 60.
Plus, right.
No,
Splinter.
I'm not ruling
Plus,
that.
plus
Plus
60 or below.
Plus 60
Plus
or below.
60 or below.
All right, come on. Go get him.
Nice game, Splinter. So, looks like Buck Ripcord,
240,
Mr. Ripcord is over here on this side of this game.
240, this first squad. I couldn't hit that if I was like bowling Amish bowling.
Love that.
Hey, thank
and
you.
your
By the
10
way,
frames.
yeah, that's for Quakers.
Right. Totally.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Appreciate it. I know Ding Dong killing it as always. Thank you, Crazy Train. I'm just kind of all over the place, kind of.
Well, hey, you're
Looking
running the
around.
tournament, getting scores, checking
and do a
people in.
little coaching
we
at
have,
the
we
same
have
time.
questions. We have questions.
Okay.
So there's another squad, right?
Yes.
Are we taking 4 players from the next?
Correct.
Even if
And
it's
then
like
there's
very
no
low
Well,
entry.
Desperado.
it depends. There's no Desperados today
Okay.
at all. It's still 4 from the squad, and then the rest go into the at-large, just like the rest of the squad.
Okay. All right.
Even
there-
if they come in at under 20.
So we had that question
Okay.
earlier. Where is it? Cousin It checked in and asked, is it 4?
So it's 4. Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you're already on the road, Cousin It. And you have your theorem with you.
Currently at 59 entries. If you get 25 to third last squad, then it would take 17 to 18 to Sunday. 4 per squatter. Be 5 to 6 at large.
Ooh, which is good for you.
It is good. Well, it depends
So
on how
it's-
these scores finish.
Sunny D, doing some quick thinking there about what the at-large spots might look like.
So, I don't know. I want to say the spot I was put in by shooting just right where I was that's a hard spot because is that going to hold, or do I spend the money to get back in? You know what I mean? That's
Hey, it's better to be hard. Stay
Always.
hard. Bang thing. So we got some fun players on this side. Mr. Ripcord up on lane 3. We have Red Bush up on lane 4.
So she was
Oh,
telling me
we got Fast Eddie and Dirty Lou on 1 and 2, along with
With
Stuff
Stuff
Cross and AJ
Chapman.
Chapman.
that's a good crossing right there.
Yeah, we still have Nut Sauce, who just struck on lane 8 here on this side. Wow, this is We got lucky. We're getting lucky here. This is a great group of people. Still got Linus here, Griswold. Redbush finding there's a lot less hook on this side of the building than the other side. For us, for what I saw. I wasn't using urethane, so I wasn't seeing the hook in the same part of the lane as you.
Yeah.
I was seeing the hook way further down lane,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, urethane's meant to hook closer to you.
Right.
So, I mean, you know my game. My game is not hook it closer to me. My game is see it hook down lane.
Yep.
I like to get it slow down and hook down lane. That's my game.
Which is funny because for you and I, our tilt and our speed and our revs are fairly similar to each other, but I attack stuff completely different than you do. People who throw it very similar to each other.
Yeah. You get it to hook early and kind of set there. For me, when I get it to hook early and then to roll out, I'm asking to leave 10 pins all day long. Like Megalodon coming up on lane 4.
Redbush is in the house.
Red Bush in the house. 1 bush. So Red's here as well. Red's bowling the squad.
Yeah, she's over on the other side.
Lightning. I need it on like this one.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Like
If
on,
I have one in that bag.
you need Type C on both ends.
Well, just for this one. The other side could be a USB-C, but
Yeah. You need a USB-C to a USB is what you need.
I got my bowling backpack with me, not my gaming nerd backpack. Right. Not my gaming nerd.
Josh is right with his math on that.
Yeah, all right. Frankie checking in, confirming Josh's idea of about 5 to 6 at-large spots.
We get to that number.
Do we know what we're sitting at right now? Because I know there's already a couple people who re-entered but took this.
We are
spot
up to
off.
14 for the last squad right now. Like confirmed.
Depending on this,
Depending
on
on
how this
possible
goes, depends if
re-entries.
it's 15.
Right.
Yeah, depending on possible re-entries, which there'll be a few. There should be at least.
Now, let's say there's only 14. I would wonder if you would still take 4. You know what I mean?
I don't know. That's hard to say. How do you take 4 players?
4 out of 14.
Yeah, I mean,
It should be take 2.
those are PBA type numbers.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If you take 2, then you put the rest in the. So, funny story about Redbush. She was telling me the other day. She was out to dinner with her dad, and someone recognized her from Bopo. And here at Bopo, I can tell you almost no one's real name.
Oh, yeah.
So someone comes up and said, "Hey, you're Redbush from Bayside." And she's like, "Yeah." And her dad's like, "Why do they call you that?" She's like, "Yeah, that may have been a little awkward, but."
Yeah, so addition, putting 1 and 1 together.
Yes.
That would have been my answer. Simple addition.
Dirty Lou didn't get to face up on 2. He's a washout.
Yeah, a dirty washout. I mean, it's no different than the baby split, right? Which
Right.
is called a split.
So every time I pick that up, try to pick it up the way they say, with the baby split, well, the right-handed version of that, I never get either the 10-pin or I never get the freaking, the 4-pin. I'm going to leave one of them. My odds are always better to hit it with plastic on the left side of the head pin and send the pin over.
Send the head pin over
Yep.
into the 610.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I made it earlier putting it between the hole, but I missed it earlier this week putting it in the hole. No, last weekend. At that tournament we bowled last weekend.
Yeah.
Putting it in the hole and leaving the 10 pin, much like you just said.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the ball hits the head pin. Head pin, of course, takes out the 2-4. And then the ball hit the 6 pin, but the 6 pin didn't hit the 10 pin.
Right.
Like physics there don't seem like they should happen, but remember these pins actually are 60 plus feet away from us in the back row especially, and they are 12 inches on center apart from each other. So up here it looks like they're right on top of each other. You go down there and they're certainly not.
Yeah,
Definitely not. Oh, we have some people coming in because of my ficus. And
Cousin it. Back to work.
See y'all at the end of the 2:30 block. All
If you
right.
get here for that, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah. Well, there's only that one to play. There's no Desperado.
Yeah, no Desperado.
No Desperado today. That's too bad. That was going to be. I was looking forward to being on the mic with the Desperado.
Yep.
One game, dirty. One game on the burn.
I honestly like the burn
Yeah, me too.
on this.
Yeah. Even though I like to make the ball slow down. I mean, the burn on something like this is better than a house shot for me because at least there's fucking oil on the outside boards to start.
Oh, there you go, Red
Red
Bush.
Bush! 2 reds. Yeah, let's go. 2 reds, 1 bush.
I think Bucky, he went to pitch black, it looked like on his first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That looked like, as early as that turn, that looked like a pitch black.
You know what? On this side of the house, maybe that was the key. But again, I don't have my purple, my normal purple, my purple pen purple. It's being plugged right now, so well, it is hard. Just be back on the live. Hashtag PB. That sucks that you're not going to come down and win this thing. We'll have to let Crazy Train win.
That's it.
Yep.
I always tell everybody, don't let me into the dance because I'm not afraid to bowl anybody in this building.
Yeah, now Cousin It's out, so.
Hey,
He's
me
not
Cousin
gonna
It
be
bowl
there.
well. That's my doubles partner. Whenever we do double stuff in this building.
AJ with the light tap on the 10. Keeps the streak alive. He's got the front 4 of this game. Let's see if scores are updated. I forgot about that. Oh, shit, they are. Let's get them up on the screen. Dang, there you have it, folks. After 2 games, El Nino is now in the lead after a big 257.
Plus 81.
Yeah, Chris Vialli in second. AJ Chapman in third. Plus 50.
Aaron Major plus 45.
Yeah, there's your top
So
4.
I will say right now, as it sits, if they get the exact same scores, 36 and 36 is 72. That puts me out.
Oh, yeah, Tony Bennett plus 36. In 5th right now, Stuffed Crust plus 35, and Master Splinter also plus 35. Just out of the number. Also, Nut Sauce knocking on the door plus 30. It takes a little bit of a drop down to plus 14 with Buck and Linus after that. And Griswold at plus 3 rounds out. Everyone in the positive right now. Jamaican Jerk.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Only minus 4.
Minus 4. He's bowling very consistent. Look at this. 194, 202.
Yeah,
Very consistent. JQ Bebe fell a little ways on that game. Hopefully he can find a better look on 7 and 8, although 8 fucking sucks ass. Fuck lane 8. So, but there you have it, folks. Nino taking first for this squad right now. Let's get back to the bowling.
Actually, I say that doesn't necessarily put me out. It bumps me down to 3rd.
Yes, yeah, but if there's 5 to 6,
Then I'm still in.
then you're still in.
Oh, late trip on the 810. Who is? I'm not sure who he is. I don't think Sea Bowler over here. He's sitting down next to Griswold. Do you know who that is?
I'm not sure.
Sort of
Let's
pretty
see
good.
if we
Looks
can
like he was
figure
throwing
out-
an idol.
Let's see.
I don't know who it is.
Do you know who Paul Majorski is?
I want to see who
Is
Tyler.
that Tyler? That might be Tyler.
I want to ask him how to say his last name.
Yeah, I think that's who that is, actually.
Can you imagine being a kid and they're like, all right, let's try to spell last names here.
Well, it's just Tyler today. Red Bush can't get
okay.
this 6.
That has to be his name if he keeps coming to these tournaments. Just Tyler.
Just Tyler. Linus. Oh, he's using that Optimum Idol, looks like.
I'm watching the line. If you look at it, it looks like he's a little bit quick with his feet because at release he's falling to the right. It's like he's trying to get there too
He
quick.
kind of does that. That's kind of his signature deal, though.
No, he
I've
doesn't-
seen him do it a lot. Someone who does not fall off his shot is AJ Chapman, but unfortunately his strikes fall off with that shot, leaving a split on lane one. Lane one hooked on him.
Must have missed it in just a little bit.
Yeah. Looked like Griswold went to a little bit of loft on that last shot. Didn't get the 10 out, though. Megalodon, wow.
Oh, get back.
Swinging the lane.
back.
Let's go.
Hey, Megalodon, they put those boards there. Someone's got to use them.
Big wheel. Keep turning. Wow, that was impressive. I love that. All right, Sunny D checking in. You would expect that the third squad would score a little higher, as most will be re-entries, and the people should have a fucking clue as to what they're doing by then.
Well, you got to think, though, if you think about it, the third squad's going to hook more than the first squad anyway, because you come in, the lanes are cold.
Yes.
So, for the surface to warm up, you're going to get more friction when it's warm. So then you go another squad on top of it, then you add the third. So it may be possibly a 2 or 3 board change from what you were throwing to the first squad to the third squad just based on friction coefficients.
Oh, Red Bush! Not only that, but here, let's go even a little bit deeper when we're talking oil patterns.
Always go deep. Always go deep.
As deep as they'll go, baby. You never lose the inches there. But anyways, so the lane memory is the thing. I'm sorry. It just is.
Yeah.
There's no cleaner that's absolutely perfect. But we're putting just under 20 mils. We can put it back up on the screen if we want to, but it's like 19.71 mils, right?
Yep.
So it's a lower volume pattern. Now they're getting stripped every time. Normally we only strip and oil once a day in this building. So they're getting strip and oiled 3 times today. By the third time you strip and oil again, after putting down such a low volume pattern, now what we're rolling on right now is, what's the name of it? It's
like 12.7 Masters.
No, during regular league.
Oh, I don't know.
Audubon, something like that.
Yeah, 40,
there's quite a bit of volume out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're putting a lower volume pattern down. On top of that, the first squad, you're going to have a tiny bit of lane memory from that higher volume pattern. Now you're stripping again, putting the lower volume down again, and then you're going to strip again on top of that and putting the lower volume pattern down. On top of the lanes being warmer, bowlers being warmer because it's in the afternoon. You're not tight like you are in the morning.
Well, I will be the first game.
Well, we like it tight and deep, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, not too tight, that's for sure. But anyways, the lanes should be more responsive, I would think, in the third squad. Certainly more responsive than in the first squad.
Yeah.
Sunny D confirming to always go deeper. I do agree. Speaking of deep, those of you guys watching at home, like, subscribe, and share this to your friends. This is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. I am King Ding Dong. Accompanied here in the booth with me, Crazy Train. Thank you so much, Crazy Train. We are live here at Bayside Bowl for the second squad of the third and possibly probably final, Hungus AK.
I mean, the first year it filled up fast, and then he had all of them. Last year he struggled, and this year the numbers are way down. I know
like
he
to
tried
fill
to
it up.
line it up.
It doesn't have to be fast, but
Yeah.
we like
I know
to
he
fill
tried
it.
to line it up with the PBAs why he moved this time of year. I wonder if he moved it back to May if he's going to get a better turnout.
Yeah. Well, so originally it was set to the same date as the High Hopes weekend, and he moved it from that weekend to try to, be respectful of the High Hopes tournament. But, effectively, this is probably going to end this tradition just because of the numbers were low. And, a lot of the guys that should be up here bowling, they really, there's not much excuse. There's nothing really else bowling going on this weekend that's as important as this. I don't think in all of bowling, because let's face it, you don't have a major PBA event.
Nope.
And if there are PBA regionals, they don't pay as well, and unless you have a PBA card, you don't have to go bowl those. You can come up and bowl this.
Right.
Now, yes, if you have your PBA card and you have a regional within the certain whatever 50 miles, 200 miles, whatever it be, you have to bowl that instead, which is fine. But that's a very small percentage of bowlers. $250 buy-in, $8,000 payout. We should have fucking filled this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Red Bush! Let's go! Give him the bush. Hey, it looks like Fast Eddie was able to make his spare that time. Nut Sauce with another strike. Again, she was kind of bubbling there, so hopefully she can find it. 7 and 8. JQ Bebe with a nice strike.
On that one. A little bit more.
He likes to twist on it, so it doesn't surprise me that he's got lofting in his game.
How are things going here in the chat, boys?
They're going
good.
Awesome. This is a lot of fun. We don't have a lot of people in here. People need to start sharing it, I guess. Maybe,
like I said, we need to get to the 1,000 subscribers. If we get to the 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway on the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. So our YouTube page, YouTube channel, 1,000 subscribers is the magic number.
I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed on that.
You are. And a thing is, though, like that's the magic number on YouTube. You get to 1,000, then you can start doing just regular YouTube live streams as well.
Yep.
Without having to basically go through other third-party things. And you can just go to YouTube, like for our channel, anytime we want, and any length we want. We're cut off to lengths when we go to YouTube only, under 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
What do you need? Oh, right. So that's the big thing. You know, once we get to 1,000, we can go to any length of video we want.
That's awesome.
If, say, for some reason, say Facebook was down or StreamYard was down, we could still go to YouTube
and
still stream anything we want.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So. Plus, I mean, again, who doesn't like giveaways? So
Right.
why wouldn't you subscribe and have your friends subscribe? We put a lot of cool content. Every single tournament's on there. The Fridays with Frankies are on there. Like anything that we cover is on the YouTube channel, as well as the Facebook page. And, well, the Twitch stream I can't speak to because that goes into the ether somewhere. Once it's gone, it's like gone forever. So that's a whole different animal.
Apparently, there are settings where we can change
There are
that, but
settings that'll
I
stay
don't.
on your page.
I
Like,
Go back and watch.
I don't like, honestly,
You
we
can't
don't
do
have
it.
a lot of Twitch subscribers.
Yeah.
So it's
But,
like,
I mean, even I don't think YouTube. If someone goes back and watches the live stream again, you get like a watch.
but
Twitch doesn't track
honestly,
that, I
we were
don't believe.
possibly thinking of just going to the Instagram live instead of the Twitch. I think because maybe we'd get more on Instagram than Twitch,
Yeah, but remember, we had to have that business. We had to have a business.
the business account. So
Oh.
but Instagram has more regulations when it comes to that. So, but again, the easiest way for us to get you more content, quicker, easier, and faster is just subscribe to our YouTube page.
Ooh, there's that pocket
make
710 on
Welcome to 3 and 4. Although lane 3 is usually
Lane 3
that's
is usually the lane that's a farm for it. Yeah.
But that one was kind of a little lazy down lane. Kind of had to make up a lot of ground. Unfortunately, that does happen.
AJ Chapman back on the strike train there in lane 2.
Yeah,
through a
he's just
good
got
run.
to figure out
So
one.
tell him he's gonna stay in the top 4, so I can keep rooting for him. So I tell him he's gonna stay in the
Right. And if he's 5th or 6th, it's going to be less than 62,
less than
right?
62.
Right.
61 is okay.
63 or 64, bad.
Yeah.
63 or 64 means it's
Like I
going to
said,
cost.
I don't want to root against
that,
anybody.
that could be like
but there's
a
exceptions.
$250 one per pin.
Yeah.
All right.
Gary finding out the left today has not been common. Gary throws a great ball. Gary's won a lot of events. I think Gary comes to us from New York. Gary, you know him quite well.
Is that just Tyler right there?
Yes, that's just Tyler.
Just
because
Tyler.
I think that's going to be his opponent.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That
just
should be
Tyler.
good.
Just Tyler.
When he checked in, he looked at his last name, and I'm like, that's like alphabet soup.
Oh man.
And then he told me, he goes, my name's a long last name. I go, I know. How do you pronounce it? And then he said it. I still didn't know what the hell he said. And I go, okay, so Tyler then. Good to know. Perfect. Well, he grabbed that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He knows it too. See if AJ can find the magic juice on lane 1. Honestly, I think so. He made a move, I think, off the split that went through the face, but I think it was just a matter of that lane getting a little, if you get it to the friction a little quick on that lane, lane 1 is going to hook a lot.
Some of
So
my
I
best
think if he
moves
just-
on one are just pick the speed
I think
up.
if he just stays
Pick the
in,
speed up, pick the speed
if he
up.
stays in and firm, I think he's fine because that's where he was earlier.
In and firm. That's how we like it.
That's exactly how we like it.
Oh,
That's
speaking
a
of
purple ball,
in
not a
and
blue
firm.
ball.
In and firm with a hard bowling ball, also
hard
known as a
bowling
purple
ball.
hammer.
Yeah.
Not going soft on us today.
Hashtag stay hard, bang Thane.
Sorry, I forget this is a microphone. I usually keep my
Yeah.
microphone streaming.
It's the big red
I missed the obvious.
thing.
I missed the obvious.
It's only going to red light, like the red light district that we were talking about earlier.
Yep. Ooh, Bennett is chopped.
Tony Bennett. Yeah.
Tony. I almost said Tyler Bennett.
No, that's just Tyler.
Just Tyler and Tony Bennett. Smell onions. There it is.
I wish they were mine.
I know, right?
Son of a bitch.
I don't know. Does Charlie DoorDash? Because we get one of the people who watch on stream to DoorDash you food from the kitchen.
Actually,
the guy
not
over there
hungry yet.
for the Ebonite shirt, when he walked by out of the corner, I thought that it kind of looked like Alex Aguiar for a second.
Yes, a little bit.
I mean, out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, Alex, shut up. They turn around, I'm like, nope, that's not him.
Well, that's okay. We thought Eric Banks was Chunk Rivera earlier, too.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the fuck.
I think
We
Chunk
must be
was
blind.
here earlier, wasn't he?
Was he?
I think he came down with fixed income.
Dick's
Did they both?
income?
Fixed income.
Oh.
Speaking of, he's running another tournament up in Skowhegan. He's running a doubles no tap in November sometime.
Doubles no tap. Now, is he running it like Mark Fortier does with handicap too?
No, I don't think he said it had handicap. I'm trying to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know how no tap with handicap. I don't get it, but somehow Mark Fortier does. I don't understand it, but makes sense to him somehow. Makes sense to the Knicks.
Yeah.
I know that because you bowl a handicap tournament against them, you're gonna lose. Trust me. Ask me how I know.
I'll bring in Amber. Big Nick's afraid of her.
Yeah, I see that. Much love, Amber. No ill.
So we did a tournament together, and we ended up losing to Mallory and Jimmy a while ago. But it was funny because she's sitting there, and someone said something about her being scary, and she's like, "Why do you do that to people?" And then I whipped one spare, and she told me how she was gonna unalive me, so you don't get canceled here. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the one that makes everyone afraid of you." Yeah,
Right. Now it's showing.
yeah.
Your scariness is showing, dear. I think it slipped out of your pants a little bit. Shake your leg a little bit. Just leave it on the sidebar.
So AJ can go 232 if he bags out, right? I think no. 72, yeah, 232 if he gets his next two.
If he bags,
If he bags out,
he gets 232.
232. So Bucky was in with an 04.
Bucky got the +4. All right.
That was it. I don't know who was below. Was that Megalodon?
Yeah.
Or was that Megalodon?
I think
Foster?
so.
Okay, no.
Oh, David Foster. Yeah.
I got the person literally keeping scores right here. You think I'd ask her?
Chapo got the first one.
Got the second one actually.
Oh, was that the second
That's
one?
the second one.
I can't fucking see.
Don't ask him to
I thought Eric Banks was Chunk Rivera. We thought that Alex Aguilar was in the building.
I always thought I could see well until I went to an eye doctor the first time in a decade. Now I got these, and it makes a difference. I can actually see what I.
Maybe I should look into that.
Yeah. But they fog up. I mean, I run warm, so you start bowling, they start to fog up.
Hot and moist, right?
Yeah, hot and moist.
Oh, looks like somebody's making another trip to the bar.
To the bar.
AJ cannot get the 10 out.
231, I think you should be in with. If my math is correct, don't write it down yet. Don't write it down.
I'll write it down because we're blind.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little ways over there. It's not like it's
so
right in
here's the
front of us.
deal.
Yeah, 231.
White on top of yellow is not good.
Yeah.
Wow. Stuffed crust going to the gutter. I think he missed out. The ball didn't get there.
So with that, he can finish. He's at 141. 61. He can go 181 this game with a spare strike. Okay, Dirty Lou's below him. She's struggling. She can go 176 with all three here in the 10th.
Dirty Lou's below Fast Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
More
Wait,
than once.
they're not even waiting till they get home this time?
I mean, we can sell tickets to that.
Yeah, let's go.
We can sell tickets. You want your subscribers? There they are.
Yeah,
You want your.
That's how we get them.
You may be demonetized, but you may.
What are you talking about? That's how you make the money.
Yeah.
We're all adults
So-
here, right?
So I kind of feel that Bucky had a good game last game. Kind of found it a little bit here, but now he's going to go to 7 and 8.
Oh,
Late. 7 and 8 late.
7 and 8 suck game 2. I'll tell you that.
We're actually going way too fast. That's why. Hey.
You don't like going fast?
We're not going to put that on hot mic, okay?
What do you want to put on a hot mic? What do you want to put on a hot mic?
That's the
And
question.
she walks away.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
All right, so the players are moving for their fourth and final game of qualifying here. Once the scores get updated in Tournament Bowl, we will bring those right up on the screen for you. Don't you worry.
All right, so over there on the right, we had 232. D, was that nut sauce? I'm in a tough spot right now. I don't know if I use that spot or I'm right on the cusp.
I guess you can see what's posted after
Right.
this and see where you are. I see the scores are starting to come down now after game 1. Armenia struggled in game 3.
Who?
Armenia.
Did he struggle game 3?
He only had 98 after 7.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Keebler coming in hot saying Nino had a rough goal that game. Did he move to the other side of the building?
He did.
He did. Yeah, Sonny D saying he hears you, Keep. So the scores have yet to be updated, I do believe. Yeah, not quite updated yet. Nino was in first. Let's see how much of a hit that is going to take. Once we get those scores
as
in,
Nino's
we'll let
friend,
you know.
that sucks.
Yeah.
As someone I want to finish ahead of, good.
Yes. All of what he said. Not that it matters for me because I only bowled games 3 and games 4. I decided games 1 and games 2 I didn't need to bowl those. So now's the time to go ahead and grab a drink, grab a sandwich. They are switching lanes to get ready for game 4. And then, get back in here, share this to your friends. This is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. I am King Ding Dong here with Crazy Train in the booth. We got some great players, including AJ Chapman right here in front of you. Featured pair 5 and 6 for you this game.
If you make the change to the other side of the house and you don't guess right, it can be a long game trying to find it.
I had a better look on the east side today than I did over here on the west side. So, but, each pattern plays differently in this building. You have, the different
Hey, AJ,
lane surfaces.
Stay in the top 4 so I can keep rooting for you. Stay in the top one. You're right there, so
Yeah, you're doing well. You're,
Yeah.
you're fine. Yeah.
just saying.
Just keep-
Anyone out
keep
of the
going.
top, out of the top four, moving,
Stay positive. Good shots. All right. Looks like everyone on this side is done. Everyone on the. Oh wait,
That
are they?
just started.
They're
Looks like
just getting started on
Yeah.
13 and 14. They're on the east
So-
side.
I don't see Miss Brady coming back to get to the computer yet, but
Yeah, no one entering scores as of yet.
I thought that was starting the next game.
Looks like they're starting. Yeah, the next game to me. Of course, I'm not over there. Yeah, it looks like 15 and 16 right now are adjusting the bowlers' names so they can get started as well. Once one pair gets started, the other ones kind of fall into. So it looks like Fast Eddie. Oh no, Buck Ripcord is already up on the approach on lane 8 to get us started over here on the west side.
Left 6 spin.
Oh, did he? Oh shit, I didn't even see it.
Bucky made a move. Got it out to about 3. Looked like this angle.
Oh, Fast Eddie with the kind of
Seems legit.
dead wrapper, 10 pin.
No, that's an 8-10. The 8's there.
Oh, the Pittsburgh pot pie.
Oh, is that what you calling it?
That's the Pittsburgh, yeah, the 810s, the old Pittsburgh pot pie. You know why? No one likes Pittsburgh, and no one likes the 810. Pittsburgh pot pie on lane 5. All right, so now everyone but 3 and 4. Maybe Keeb was right.
Last bowler in the last frame right now.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
this will
okay,
finish
yeah,
Last
yeah.
Last lane.
So that's
Okay.
why 3 and 4 have not yet seen any players come over. They're still sitting vacant there. No vacancy on the rest of the pairs on this side.
Fast Eddie looked like he just didn't go for that. Just looked at a ball change.
Oh, fast. Well, yeah, the Pittsburgh pot pie.
Yeah.
That's a tough make. So next weekend, One Ball Brawl, Frankie and Ding Dong Show, first Frankie and Ding Dong Show event of the year. We're going to start teasing the pattern probably later on today, maybe tomorrow. Stuffed Cross getting a 10 to go out.
I think
But-
he struggled last game too.
Sign-ups will go Monday morning. You want to email us at the Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com. That is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com to sign up for the One Ball Brawl.
We got the Muffer Man coming in with
The
a Twitch.
Buffer Man. Random thought, who'd be the first to make the Diddy freak off pattern?
We ain't got that type of oil.
We have put out a 55 mil pattern. Do you remember that pattern?
I do remember that. pattern.
39 feet. That one was fun to build.
And then you had like, I don't know, a 3 mil pattern on the other lane.
No, that wasn't a dual pattern. A 55 mil we bowled on both lanes.
Really?
Yes.
What was it when you did the
We
thick
did
and thin?
thick and thin. We did a thin pattern, and then one pattern had 33 mils. The other one had 14 mils.
Okay, 14.
Yeah, something around there. So yeah, Diddy freak off pattern. Probably not this season for the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. I do already have all of. No. There might be one pattern I have left to build, and I don't already know what it's going to be yet. But all the other patterns are already built.
They're all built.
Yeah, because Mulligan Stew, I actually already have the coding done for Mulligan Stew. Then we have Scotch on the Rocks. I know what I want to do for a pattern draft for that. And the dual pattern tournament, I know what I want to do for a pattern for that. Now, here's the deal with No Wood Left Behind if we do that again. Last year's pattern that I built for No Wood Left Behind, I built it so that way there wasn't a lot of splits left.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't an easy pattern. It wasn't like there was a shit ton of strikes. I just didn't want you to be able to leave a lot of splits because I didn't want us to have to give all sorts of extra pins out.
When you think about it, if you figure you can't carry, you make a slight adjustment with your feet, go a little high, keep leaving baby split after baby split after baby split. You know,
Yeah, it could
as long
be.
as you're good at picking it up, then there's 10 extra bonus pins each time.
I agree. But I didn't want you to be able to leave splits all the time.
Yeah.
So if we do a pattern if we do no wood left behind again, I kind of have to specialize the pattern for that tournament just because I don't want you to be able to leave baby split all day long and get those 10 extra pins in the frame. So. So, the Aurora Borealis this week. Did you have a chance to see that?
I did. I went out. I saw it right in town Auburn. I went outside, looked up, took some pictures on my work phone.
Yeah.
Because I got nice Samsung here that has a good night mode.
Yeah, the Samsungs really seem to take great pictures. I was actually
Right from my house.
right here at Bayside Bowl, and we could see it with the naked eye
Yep.
right outside.
Yeah.
I was standing outside the east side, and we could see it looking right up in the sky. You know, beautiful. I hope you got to see it. You know what it kind of reminds me of, though? Crazy Train, the Aurora Borealis.
What?
It kind of reminds me of that really great weed smoking song, the national anthem.
The national.
Yeah. Don't you know the part where it's the lighters red glare, the bongs bubbling in air, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how it goes?
I think so.
Yeah. So the Aurora Borealis reminds me of that green.
Where's the poster?
Oh, the
people
score!
are all
Oh,
coming in.
Keeb coming in hot. Let's
Sunny
get him
B
up
came
on
in
the
too.
screen.
Here we go.
Fuck, I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking about weed smoking songs.
It's
Right.
looking like they're starting to intermingle with the first scores too. First
Yeah.
squad.
It does. So we have, some people getting surpassed.
So Nate Boothby had a rough go last squad.
Yeah, apparently. So here we have it. El Nino had a rough game, 166, but he's
Actually, I
still in
wonder
the lead.
if we change the drop down at the top, can we go it to just the other squad? Nope. Look at that. Oh, no. Go to the bottom. It says only sat up to 11:30. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just the 11:30.
All
Hey,
right,
look
there
at
we
that.
go.
Oh, we
All right.
finally figured it out.
Leading the squad after 3.
AJ
Nino
Chapman,
got
yeah,
plus
plus
47.
81.
Hey, no offense, but plus 27 and 27 if they go the same way is less.
What did I
is
tell you?
less.
What did I tell you? Has
Don't give
listen,
Crazy
has
Train a
Frankie
chance.
ever led you wrong?
Never. You've never let me
All
wrong.
right, brother. I never led you
All
wrong
right.
in my life.
So
Don't give Crazy
the
Train hope. That's what you don't do.
don't give me
scores are up on your screen, folks.
Like,
After 3 games,
Hawkeye?
AJ Chapman,
Yeah.
don't give me
plus
hope.
81 in the
That's
lead. Chris Vialli,
Hands
plus
down.
52 in second. Tony Bennett at plus 49. And El Nino rounding up the 4 guaranteed spots at plus 47. Mike Clausen at plus 27. And JQ Bebe plus 26. And Nutsauce plus 21 for the 5, 6, and 7 spots. Now we have a few other players that are plus. Buck Rip Gordon, Master Splinter at plus 18. Ty, Stuff Cross plus 16. Aaron Major plus 14. And Double Cheese at plus 8. That rounds out the people that are plus currently. And there you have it. That is the leaders. This squad. This is the 4th and final game of Squad 2 in the 3rd and possibly final Hungus 8K. So let's see. This is moving day, if you will, for this squad.
Yep.
See if we can get some.
I made a run. It was game 3 last squad that gave me my chance.
Yeah,
The
baby.
game 4, not game 3. Sorry.
Wait, on 7 and 8, we got somebody starting with the front 4s.
So A is.
That's Tony Bennett.
No, he's going to the
No?
other side. He's getting a ball.
Oh.
He was on 7-8 last game.
Who the fuck is that?
Is
Who's bowling in front of David Foster?
that Meg? Is that Redbush?
If that's fucking Redbush, then I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm trying to think who the 4th person is.
Hungus with a strike on lane 2. He's putting that shit on everything.
All right.
All right, we're gonna find out shortly here.
What's harder, knowing someone's real name at Mopo or remembering what letter they are?
I don't know.
I
Real
see a head.
names are.
It's whoever's sitting down. I can see the back of someone's head.
You can't recognize
Oh,
him?
that's Bucky. It's
Oh,
Bucky.
fucking that
More
guy?
than likely, that's Bucky.
No one knows that guy.
Yeah, that's Bucky. Bucky's on the front floor.
Oh, yeah, it's Buck. Of course it is. All right. Sunny D plus 27 would be good for at-large number 6 currently. So, and that would put you in.
That would put me in.
AJ Chapman on 5, playing it tighter than 6. Throws a nice strike, putting that shit on everything.
I mean, I will say this. Being on lane 5, I love playing closer to the gutter at my break point there because if you're around 10, there's that slick spot where all of a sudden your ball will be hooking, zip about 3 feet, and then start to hook again.
Yeah, I agree. All right, anyone else throwing some strikes? Not that I see.
Stuff. Who,
Bucky.
AJ, are you A? Are you A? Okay. All right, so that's AJ's got 9 spare 3.
AJ, Bucky.
Bucky, yeah, Bucky's at the front 5.
Dirty Lou on
Dirty
5.
Lou. That ball's
Light.
there. I feel she's got to get a little bit left. Doesn't want to round it a little bit.
Yeah.
Or throw something with a touch more surface for her.
Sticky Fingers comes up a little light, leaves 10 pin.
Double
Double
cheese.
cheese. Big strike on lane 2 coming off that split.
I think me standing up on this ledge, he's still taller than me.
Dude's like 12 feet tall. I mean. Megalodon on 7.
If I wanted there to be a sleeper and put up a huge number today, it was going to be Megalodon. After hearing what happened this morning.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Love to see him out here. You know damn well Casper would want him out here
100%,
anyways.
100%.
So I'm glad to see him. This is where he needs to be. This is his family here at Bobo. It's great to see him here.
Get the washout. Is that cheddar?
No, that's Space Farmer.
Space Farmer? Yeah. I'm terrible at remembering Bopo names. To be fair, this is only my 3rd season in.
Yeah.
This is
my 4th season in, so.
Oh, Fast Eddie gets it out. And honestly, I know he went 8-10 with that, when he was throwing the silver ball that was up there. I can't remember.
The Ghost?
Was
he
it the
using his
Ghost? I think it was the Ghost.
He loves using that ball.
I feel that ball had a better down lane move. I think he just had a bad break with that 8-10 there. I feel he should go back to that because that one hit the pins like this. Jet puff marshmallows.
Jet puffs are definitely the best ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely are.
I love the big fucking huge ones that they make for the
Do you know
campfire.
you can get them with caramel and flavoring in the marshmallow now?
Yeah, like chocolate inside of them and shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's a s'more right there.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, when you make a s'more, you use those. You put Kit Kats instead of Hershey's.
You know what they need to do, speaking of which, is rather than just like chocolate or caramel, put a fucking Reese's cup inside the marshmallow.
I'm in.
Yeah.
$1
Why
million.
not?
Yeah.
Come on. All right, and you can sponsor us here with that great idea at Frankie and Ding Dong Show because we gave you the idea.
Just think, if marshmallows came in to sponsor you and get the chocolate to sponsor you, you could literally have a tournament called S'more Lovin'. And everyone would love it. You can make one lane like rigid like chocolate, the other lane sticky like marshmallows.
I love it. I think it's great. I support it. Sonny D says double cheese on his one-day contract. Yeah, out of retirement for today. For today's 8K event.
AJ got there.
AJ! Chapo going Yahtzee.
For half a second, I'm in a good angle to see it. It looked like it started to check early, but then just...
So it looks like Fast Eddie went to the hybrid Widow. That's what that looks like, the Black Widow hybrid.
Okay.
which obviously should be a little bit earlier than the Ghost. Now the Ghost, very clean.
But when it's hitting, it literally is going to the pins terribly. Oh, Megalodon got the kick on the 10 on that
Yeah,
one.
baby.
All right, Bucky going up. We got the front 6 already. Going up for the front 7.
Orono Brewing 6-pack over there. I don't know. Did Orono Brewing pick us back up this season?
I am not sure.
They should. Wow, that's an interesting spare ball. Is that a soccer
That's
ball?
a soccer ball.
Is
He throws it? That one square stayed that same spot the entire way down.
Yeah, put it right in his PSA. Yeah, definitely a soccer ball. That's an old Storm one, too.
Yep.
Looks like from here.
Dirty Lou.
Oh, Dirty Lou tightened it up, and did it come up high?
Yeah. I think she did move a little left, but I don't think she got it out as far as she wanted to.
Probably not, no.
I think Bucky with the front 6 took a re-rack, working on some tape.
Bucky's always working tape.
Always. He buys that giant roll, and he says he usually goes through it in the season.
Yeah.
But he bowls a lot, too. I think he bowls.
I buy my tape by the roll, too, because I have swelling issues. So.
Up until I started using full thumb, I hated tape my ball. Now, I got a spare ball plugged with my new grip, and I just started, I'd have to squeeze a little bit more, and I'd turn my wrist over and miss everything on the right. So finally, I was like, you know what, I'm going to throw tape in it, and now it's...
No problem?
Yeah, no problem. I don't know why I wanted to be, be stubborn and not do it,
Yeah, and this is what I tell, like, people who come into the shop or even my players. Like, the tape, it's like a texture thing. So, like, if you ever played baseball, softball, whatever, when you throw the ball, the texture of the leather helps you to control where you're throwing it. Like, for instance, if I were to give you a ball of ice and tell you to throw out a guy from third base to first base, how are you going to do? Probably not very fucking well, right? But if I give you a baseball, softball, what have you, that has that leather texture, you're going to have a lot more control over that throw. Now, the tape kind of gives you almost that same texture of a fresh baseball or softball. Now, you take that same ball, you scuff it up, you put some fucking spooge on it or whatever, and it doesn't have that same feel. Now, your tape is the same deal.
Yep.
Once you start seeing it get black, a lot of people use white tape. I don't. I use the ice and blue.
That like feels like sandpaper almost. Like very gritty. I love that stuff.
So yeah, there's different levels with the Vice tape for sure. But anyways, once it starts to get dirty, tape is cheap. You change it, you get that fresh baseball, softball feel. That and the other way I equate it is put that new piece of tape in there. It's almost like putting fresh tires on your car.
Yeah.
You get that fresh traction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's cheap. And, for me, I'm a proponent of, I love drilling new bowling balls and throwing them when they're new. And then once they're not new anymore, I hate them. But, it kind of gives you that new ball feel every time you put a piece of tape in. And shit, tape is cheap.
Yep.
So how would you not like that new ball feel, at least once a week if you bowl a few times a week?
Yeah. I did. I've tried the white tape, like I said. I like the grit I got. I got a very gritty blue tape.
Yeah.
And I love that feel on my thumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, for me, the Vice tape, I think, is just a higher quality tape. It's not so much like a paper fabric, kind of like the white tapes tend to be. It's more of like a plasticky type of just more high quality material, in my opinion. I like the Vice tape. I've used a few different colors, and I've settled on the dark blue lately.
So did we have someone quit on 1 and 2? Because they have 3 on one side, 1 on the other. Or has it been like that the whole time with that? Because I think they started over here, but they would have started. Yeah, they would have started on 5 and 6, and I don't remember 3 on 1, 1 on the other.
I don't see a B over there, so it's possible that someone withdrew. Maybe it was a injury.
Maybe.
Looks like Frankie is at the tournament desk right now.
Colonel Sanders over there. Looks like he's ready to go to bed. Lay on it. I'm surprised he didn't come bowl earlier because I know he doesn't like a lot of it, but I still feel he throws the ball better in the morning
Yeah.
when I see him.
AJ Chapman up on lane 5. Let's go, Chapo.
Got there.
Oh, yeah. Nice strike.
Didn't throw that soft one there.
What, Bucky split twice?
Washout.
Washout split?
Washout split. He converted the washout though.
Did he?
Yep.
Good go. Double cheese looking to put that shit on everything.
He's a one-hander, no thumb.
Yep. Oh, and he does it. Double cheese. Red.
Just gets spit.
2 reds. 1 bush. Did you bowl the All-Stars on Thursday?
That's the league I bowled with my wife, so I figured I would skip
Oh,
it
okay,
and go bowl
yeah.
with her.
Yeah. It was fun. We had I got to bowl with Hungus.
So how did it work this year?
It was all Baker.
Okay.
And it was just peanut butter division against the jelly division, just for which division wins. Bowled 2 games of Baker against each team. So it was, I don't know, it was a shit ton of games, whatever it ended up being. Because peanut butter ended up winning the walk-off game. So peanut butter stayed on the same pairs, and jelly moved.
Okay.
Every game. Sunny D coming in hot, 10 games. Thank you, Sunny D. Sanders had to work this morning. I couldn't remember. We couldn't even remember who we were following. We were a fucking mess, but it was so much fun. It was Gutter Boy, Red Bush, myself, and Hungus.
All right.
Yeah, it was so fun.
See, I
We had
remember
a
a couple years ago when they did it. He created a bracket style to do like a March Madness style.
Yes. Now, I think what you're thinking of is actually Bopo All-Stars, not the Draft All-Stars. Bopo All-Stars is a little bit more in-depth, and it's actually a winning All-Star team that the year that I won it, we actually got little plastic trophies and everything.
Oh, okay.
But the Draft All-Stars is just for fun. Again, it was peanut butter division versus jelly division. Oh, red with a nice strike on lane 3.
Capitalizing off and taking the spare.
So, yeah, but it was super fun.
All right.
Yeah. I love
like
that.
I said, the fact that it was on Thursday is the reason I had to, dip on it.
Yeah, no, and I understand that. I really do. It's just cool that Hungus does those things for us. There's no other proprietor that I know of that, you pay for your lineage up front, and then he'll do these extra little just fun tournaments and not even charge you for them.
Yeah.
You come in and just bowl them, and it's just for you to get like part of the league together to have fun and hang out and just maybe expose some of these bowlers to tournament bowling, or at least bowling for something. So Sunny D checking in. We won together, Ding Dong. Yeah, we had Nugget on the team too. You remember who else we had? Nugget's over there. Maybe I could go ask her. If you don't know, Sunny D, I can't.
One, two.
Well, I don't know.
I actually think I might have won it twice.
Tony Bennett is on now.
But I only got a little trophy one time. Oh.
He didn't the first one, but apparently the first one he did do a pretty well.
Looks like Hungus and Tilt. Yeah, Tilt-A-Whirl was on our team. Yeah, that's right.
Like I said,
Me, you, Tilt, Nugget.
Oh, that's what I want. That's what I
Can't remember the 3 guy. Yeah, I'll see it. Let me go see if Nugget remembers. I'll go ask her. But it looks like Hungus and Frankie are checking in the 3rd squad now.
Yeah, under 733. He was in what? What place was he in? Those four can go off, but I don't want anyone under the 10. Who's the other one? Aaron Major. He was he's on the same lane as Jimmy.
All right, so Nugget's going to look and see if we took a picture that day and get back to me. Did Bucky come back in the 9th?
He went
And the
spare
first one in
ninth.
the 10?
So he can go 22, 30. He can go 42 if he gets the next two. He's already at 222 because he got the first one in the 10.
Oh, can't get the 10 out in
There
that
was
one.
Bucky.
So Bucky
was
is
+18,
plus
so-
18. He needs to gain some pins this game. I'm assuming the cut is going to go up.
Yeah,
I
I heard
can't imagine
Nino's
it.
on a good run over there. He's got like 5 in a row.
I can't imagine the cut going backwards after the first squad game. 4 scores were high for some.
Yes.
For the right people, I should say. So Bucky's going to make that 10 pin. That gets him to what? Plus
30 plus 32 that game.
Shit, that's not bad.
Yeah, that puts him plus
That puts him at plus 40,
plus 40.
which gets him closer to the number and possibly into the at-large. But this is all speculative at this point right now.
77
Ghostface Tequila on lane 3 with the nice pickup of the splinter, the 3610. Nice pickup, Ghostface. Jamaican Jerk making the 6-pin. Megalodon up on lane 8. Fuck lane 8. Wow, we're starting to see some red eyes poking out here late in game 4. How was Phil Frames? How close was he? He was up there to start. Oh, he fell back a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's got the strikes over there? Oh, is that Double Cheese? Double Cheese making a run. Where's he at? Double Cheese is at plus 8. He's got 5, 6 in a row right now. After that split, Double Cheese could make a run here. Can he get to 250 still?
77,
50, right? It's 250 something, isn't it?
137, 67, 97,
40 now.
27, 257.
257, that's what I thought.
257 is
Okay.
what he's got on the
If he
sheet.
gets
If my
to
math is correct.
257, then he can get to plus 65, and that should put him in the number, or at least damn fucking close.
So I'd like to see him double and get 5.
All right, so what did Chapo get to that game?
58.
250 fucking 8? God damn.
He was leading.
He
He was leading
yeah,
by 30, so
he should
yeah,
be
Nino's not going.
he should be good.
I don't think anyone had the front 10, so he's going to be the number 1 seed from this one.
Stuff cross on lane 6. Great shot. Nice bowling, Chapo. All right, so here we go. Double Cheese is going to be stepping up on lane 2, the better of the 2 lanes, arguably, right now. Although Double Cheese has made both lanes look good as of the last few frames. Oh, great pickup for Red over there on lane 3.
I know.
Who the fuck has 5 in a row?
Not a clue.
Oh, Sticky! Fucking right, Sticky! Let's
All right,
go!
Double Cheese threw that.
Fucking pins!
Yeah,
Double Cheese gets the first one in the 10.
Sarah and I decided we love music, but not gonna have to.
I hear that. All right. Sunny D, what does he say now? Plus 45 to plus 55 is my guess at the number. Well, these games are just finishing up now, so we're going to have to wait for the scores to pop up. We'll get the scores
Fast
up
7.
there before we take down the feed
So-
and have to restart on a new feed.
He's going to be 45 if he gets a 7 pin. He had a fast
Plus
7. over there on
45. Okay. So plus 45 will only get him to plus 53 for the
Yeah.
block. And, I mean, that should be close,
two. That'll be close.
but it's still behind you.
So behind me. I think I'm going to let it ride. I think I'm going to
so
let my
plus
plus
52.
62.
Plus 52, so he missed that. Yeah. Oh, Dirty Lou liked that one, and it didn't carry.
Yeah, I think I'm going to let it ride.
Sticky! Sticky fucking fingers, baby. He's got some great tasting edibles, too. Seriously. I'm not even joking. Sticky. He's got the six-pack going. The old PBR six-pack? Is that... Oh, yeah. Puts that shit on everything. Look at that. Holy fuck. Space Farmer getting into the action, putting that shit on everything.
Sunny D, I love your prediction of plus 45 to plus 55 because that puts me in. I think I'm going to let it ride. Seeing the way everything kind of leveled out.
Yeah, especially if we only have 14 entrants for the next squad.
Right. If they have 14, there's no way he can take the 4 out of them.
No, fuck
You'd have
no.
to go to at least 2.
Right. Well, even if you go 1 out of 4, that's 3.
That's 3.
So,
I see.
Sunny D, crazy. You see how many the next squad has that make the final. Red making a spare there. All right, so everyone's done on this side. Looks like there's still a bit of bowling going on. No, looks like everyone's done on the other side too. So 3 and 4, the last ones to finish up. See if Sticky can close out this game. Oh man, comes in light. The old
2, 8, 10.
Yeah, the old baked potato.
See, I feel you getting in there because as being Irish, I love a baked potato, but I don't love leaving that.
Yeah. Well, the 2, 4, 8, 10 that's arguably way easier to pick up would be the loaded baked potato.
Yeah, that's true. So you got it?
Oh, all right. Hey, great game for Sticky Fingers, that game, though.
220, yeah, good game.
Great game. Even with an open in the 10th, split in the 10th,
Oh, yeah.
great game.
Yeah.
Actually, I split in the 10th game 3 for 220, so
Yep.
I know exactly how he feels.
Score should be. We're waiting on this lane, and then
Yeah, they probably won't get updated until everyone's in, I imagine. I think
Right.
that's when he updates it. Yeah, they're not updated as of yet. We already know that more than likely AJ Chapman will be the squad leader.
I'm pretty sure he beat everybody on that squad anyway. I think he was top game.
So, but once we get those numbers, we will bring them to you. Space Farmer looking to add to his 3 in a row. 6-pin does not respond the way he wanted it to. So what we'll do is we'll run through the scores. And after we get the scores on the screen, run through those, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut the feed. And then we're going to start a new feed for Squad 3 of the third and possible final, probably final, Hungus 8K live from Bayside Bowl. I am King Ding Dong, joined with Crazy Train here in the booth. We are live at Bayside Bowl, October 12th, 2024. Once we get back in here, squad start about 2:30. You will want to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, get it up on the big screen. One more squad left to see who makes it to tomorrow. Just a few shots left here.
Get him to even.
Space Farmer, just he gives back 3 pins that game. Good game for him. Looks like all we have left is Ghostface Tequila to finish up the 10th frame. I imagine most of the scores have probably been entered. We're just waiting for this last pair, I think, probably to get entered. So the scores should be up soon, folks. Ghostface leaves the crumbled bucket. The outside of his bucket is empty. It's not really holding much. More like a plate than a bucket right now. The old 2.5. That's like
I think it's an upside down plate.
huge fucking chop.
And you called it.
I mean, so many ways to chop that.
Oh,
spare.
yeah.
And it looks like they're close together, but they're not. And let's face it, a righty, we're hooking into it. You're increasing the chance to chop it. It's just such a very choppable spare. Probably one of our more choppable ones. 3.6 maybe.
3.6 is huge for me.
Yeah, 3.6 is probably fairly
3.610. I've literally chopped it every way you can get it.
Well,
I've got just the one in the middle. I've got the ones on the ends.
Once you add pins, you're adding more choppability, if that's even a word. But for sure, for two pin spares for a righty, I'd say 3.6 and the 2.5 are probably.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The 5.9 can be very choppable too, but it's basically like a light pocket shot. So you move like one board in, and it should be every time.
Right there.
Yeah. I usually move the board right for my 5-pin shots, honestly.
Just
too,
just a little bit to make
safe.
sure you get it flush.
Yeah. Because, well, again, we talked about this before. I like to see it go in the back.
Yeah.
So I like to see my ball run over the 8-pin.
Right.
And, normally when I'm not getting it to run over the 8-pin, my carry sucks. That's why I try to run over the 8-pin. But even some days when I'm running over the 8-pin, I leave lower 7s. So.
Yep. I've left a lot of 7s this year. All right.
Let's see.
Looks like they're
take
up
a
there.
little look.
Not quite.
Not yet.
At least we figured out how to work the page.
I know, right? Jesus Christ. Took us long now.
I know, right?
Is this fucking Ice Baby?
No, I think it's.
Is this Under Pressure?
Oh, is it?
It is Under Pressure by David Bowie and King.
How'd you finish that last game, JQ?
175, unfortunately.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to go about my business, go do some birthday dinner stuff, and y'all have a great weekend.
How's the back window of your truck?
Everything's intact.
All
My
right.
vehicle is way too new to fuck it up at this point in time, and I had the keys on me, which was a big help compared to last time when I got to my car.
And it was pouring out, too.
Yeah.
So that didn't help.
So, I mean, between nationals not going well, losing a lot of money in the casino the last 2 days, getting here, bowling twice, not qualifying, getting to my car and not having my keys, that was pretty much all I had left in me.
Yeah.
I give you some respect. It's probably one of the coolest, most epic tryouts. So,
all
much love.
time, baby.
Well, it's going to be one of those ones that we talk about forever and ever, kind of like the What a Pattern.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys.
Safe trip back, guys.
For sure. See you
Love to
later.
see you anytime.
Yeah.
Are you out of here? All right.
No, still not up
Still
there yet.
not updated.
They're up there working. I see them typing away.
This is slower than cooking with a microwave.
Mike, you make it that time?
Oh wait, that's supposed to be fast, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a microwave. It's going to be good enough. It's going to be good enough.
So it's kind of like, people give Applebee's shit for. Does Applebee's really cook with a microwave?
I mean, you can literally get everything on their menu at Walmart. That's Cousin It. Yeah.
I like going in for the half price apps because boneless chicken. I'm
Price.
a sucker for boneless chicken
You had
and
me
half
at-
price.
You had me at half price. I mean, come on.
Son D bitch, it's not ready yet. So we are gonna
She's reading them
hold.
scores. I see Mrs. Brady reading scores.
All right.
Frankie,
yes.
as we
It
speak.
looks like they're going through checking them out. So we're gonna stick with this stream until the time when we have to cut it. We are still in the air, yeah. And then once we give those scores, we're gonna cut the feed so that way we can start a new feed for our two. No Desperado squad today. 3 squads of fun here at Bayside Bowl. We're going to get some new players out here in front of us. We will even get to see Nugget up in front of us bowling. I can't wait for that. Look at how cute she looks today, too. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So the score is now up on your screen. As we predicted, AJ Chapman is your leader at plus 139. Tony Bennett in second, plus 82. Chris Viali in third, plus 76. El Nino hanging on to that fourth guaranteed spot at plus 57. If Double Cheese had carried the second one in the 10,
He would be in.
he would have knocked Nino out. He's the first guy out at plus 52. You love that number.
I love that number. I almost feel I should have bowled what I bowled last squad, this squad, and I'd have been in.
Yeah.
I would have been the number.
And then you wouldn't have had to sweat it at all. Double Cheese at plus 52, first guy out. Master Splinter plus 51, second guy out. Buck Ripboard plus 50, third guy out.
Aaron Major did not like going to the other side of the house. That first game, that 169.
Yeah. He had a rough go. Game 3, it looks like. JQ Bebe just in the booth heading home. He had a rough couple games there, too. 2 great games, 2 rough games. That sucks. And Nut Sauce, unfortunately, had a rough go game 4 as well. Sticky Fingers, look at this 220. Look at how solid he was. 178, 186, 175, 220. That is a great day for Sticky Fingers. Yeah, great day for him.
Just Tyler kind of went down.
Just Tyler, yeah. A lot of people had a rough go. Like we talked about, the lanes being a little bit drier. Second squad than first squad, I don't think helped out because it looks like the breakdown.
It helped out on the actual fresh, it looks like.
Yes.
But then once you had the transition to the other side.
Earlier.
So I've made my decision. I'm going to save the 250 guaranteed. I'm going to let my score ride.
Okay.
I'm going to let it ride.
So this is fun fact. 34 bowlers, more than the 25 we had first squad. But only 11 went positive this squad. We had half of the block, so we had 12 go positive last block. More bowlers went positive first block with less bowlers in the squad. Interesting, very interesting.
If we want, we can change the drop down and show all the standings as it is.
Let's do that, yeah. So let's see only the 8 a.m. just first, so that way you can see we had the 12 out of 25 bowlers go positive, only 11 going positive out of 34 in second squad. And then let's go up to date for both squads. AJ Chapman being the leader on the day, Heartbreak Kid, second place on the day so far. Still one squad to go.
I take that back. I'm still sitting behind Justin Urbano, so he would have been ahead of me if he would have moved up to the squad too.
Yeah. So, you got to figure, though, this counts. There should be 8 guaranteed spots. Yeah. Brandon Bone, Brynham has a guaranteed spot. Chris Viali is in a guaranteed spot. So, and El Nino below you guys in a guaranteed spot. So right now it looks like Urbano, you, Double Cheese, Splinter, Ripcord.
Yep.
And then possibly Clausen if we get enough entries in this last. We're just speculating right now. This is all speculation. We have players on the sidelines trying to listen to our speculation.
Yeah. Are you bowling next spot too? No.
No, he's going to let it ride. And so you're sitting higher than him. All right.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. There are the
I hear you there.
standings.
I'm in plus 62, and I'm letting you ride.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the feed now so that way we can start a new feed for squad number 3 of the third and probably final Hungus 8K live from Bayside Bowl. I am King Ding Dong here with Crazy Train. This is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show live on Facebook, live on our Frankie and Ding Dong Show YouTube channel, and also live on our Twitch stream. Thank you so much, guys. Get back in on the new stream.
All right, thanks, Sonny D. See you up there.
This fucking